Hold on a second, guys. I'm trying to get everybody in here. Hold on. I'll send it to the other mods. Hey, Queen. Where you been, Queen? Hey, Trina. Inez. You say you don't want your opinion. No, this channel, everybody still have their wrench on this channel. This is not my main channel. Well, everybody has their wrench. But my main channel, I made some changes because it seems as people want to act like children on the other side. Hey, Casey. All right. I'm waiting for where's Annabelle? Where's Annabelle? Where's Michael? Inez, I'm good. How are you, honey? I'm doing good. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, Jeremy. Hold on a second. Let me take care of some stuff over here. Come on, let's do this right. Okay, hold on a second. Where's Jeremy? Okay, hold on a second. Okay. Where's Nona? Nona, you in here? Nona. Okay, I see you. Where's you digging me? Miss Fat, is you digging me in here? I need you digging me. Where's Steph? Where's Stephanie? Where's Stephanie? Red Bunny? She in there? Yeah, she's here. Where's Steph? Where's Kia? Steph, Kia, Black Beauty. Miss Fat, can you get you digging me, please? Where's Slick? He said he wanted to talk to me. Is she in here? Kia, is Stephanie in here? I'm looking for you. Okay, where's Annabelle? Where is Annabelle? Nah, I don't want no news report. I'll stick to what I got. Hold on a second. Where is Slick? I thought he said he wanted to talk to me. Where's Slick? Yes, Casey, I'm doing good. How are you doing? No, this is the back channel. This is the back channel. There's always been a lot of wrenches in the back channel. This is the back channel. You did? Oh, baby. Yeah, it's part of mine, but you can be in here. You can stay in here and listen. It's no big deal. Hey Rob, working hard, sir? He can keep that shout out, Michael. I don't need a shout out from him. He can keep that shout out. Fair weather people. Mm-mm. No thanks. I'll do fine without that shout out. Infamous, you're going to be a household name for. I heard that the Breakfast Club mention my name. Somebody from the that was watching the Breakfast Club contacted me on the phone and told me that Breakfast Club has I will be given the opportunity to speak with you. All respect. You don't have to worry about that. I will be given the opportunity to speak with you. Red Bunny, be nice. Red Bunny, be nice. Be nice. That is what all this BS is about. People not being wild on other channel. So be nice, Sil. Hey, infamous. Hey, after class. After class, we got our what's the name? Do you remember the time? I'm gonna have to change our time after class. Because I have no. I can still do it. I can still do it. Do you remember the time? Do you remember our time? Did we set a time yet? Okay. All right, I'm gonna put the link in for the folks that needed to address this because there was some people saying they needed to address some things with me, and I'm gonna put the link in. And let's keep this cute, guys. Let's not get disrespectful. Let's not get disrespectful. Let's just be nice about it. Um, I was told that a couple of people wanted to talk to me, and so I am here for us to have this meeting. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I got a call. Hold on. Hey.
Hey, what you doing?
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I have Sierra. Hey, Sierra, how are you?
Hello, Miss Sylvia. What I was trying to say in my comment was that you don't have to worry about me being rude. I'm not going to come up here and snap on you. All I wanted to say was you saw I returned my wrench. I don't know what you took my comments to say, and I really don't believe in my heart of hearts that you watched that whole video. Because if you did and you woke up and you felt that I said something negatively about you, you might need to go get your ears checked because I literally only spoke in your defense. And for me to wake up with no wrench, I mean, I don't care about the wrench because we couldn't do anything with it anyway. I just felt like maybe I need to just stay in the background with things. And that's why I returned my wrench on this page. So I'm like, I don't know what my expectations are, or if you expect me to go to bat for you about things that I don't know for myself, but I just personally can't do that. So I really would like you to know or explain to me what did we do wrong?
Okay, you're probably right. I probably did not listen to the whole thing. As I told you, well, I didn't tell you, as I said in the live that day, I was sleeping. I was woken up about this situation with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the things that I heard, I couldn't believe it. And then the people that was in the chat, I was like, wow, I'm not going to go through this again because I've been through this before with a group of people. And I said, I'm not doing that. So that's why I went and I removed wrenches. Because if people could sit around and gossip and talk about a person that they claim that they're for, I rather just stay away from that stuff because I mean we all don't have to be friends. We don't have to be cool and things like that. I just don't like the messiness. I don't like the negativity. And I just felt that I felt hurt. And I also felt that I just I can't go through that what I went through before. And that's one of the reasons why I just removed the wrenches and stuff like that. Cause it's just like I rather people not be here than cause friction for me.
Yeah, see, and that's the problem. I think whoever brought it back to you should have brought it back to you in full because if they stayed the whole live, they would have saw that at the end we all said we were going to be back there on Tuesday or whatever day it was. We were going to be back the next day. We still was going to support you. I personally never said anything. I don't care about the cash apps. If people want to send you money and you want to take it, I don't care. I said that on the live.
I've never had a problem with you. I've always liked you.
So what was wrong? So why did I wake up with no wrench?
Oh, because when I see you in there and I'm like,
you said I was guilty by association and that my silence was my answer when I was definitely not silent. And the things that I were silent on, I cannot speak on. I don't know what you want me to say about the cash apps. I don't know what you spend the money on. That's the only thing I never spoke on was about the cash apps. I do not know once the money hits your account what you do with it. I really don't. But anything that I knew, because I've been here longer than some of them. So I was like trying to explain the dynamics and things like that. That's all that I can do. I came to your defense on a lot of things. And so when I woke up, I was like, well, I just knew I was going to have one because I supported you still. And so that whole guilty by, and then you made the comment, you said that we were the Woody to your thug. I was like, oh, this is real low now. And I was just very taken aback. I was like, I'm just going to stay in the back because what I really feel is that when a lot of people came to your channel, you wanted us to like read the room and just know not to play. But I wish You Digging Me was up here because she made a comment that we never played on your channel. I would just like to know what is us calling Pastor doing? Because to me, that's playing. but it was never in a disrespectful way of your channel. Like, I know at one point you were like, no rude comments about the judge and things like that. So we never did that, but there was an element of playing that was allowed. And I felt like,
you know what? You're absolutely right. There has been changes since the last time a lot of you guys don't know, but there are different elements of individual now that is looking at this channel. Okay. And I should have said something to some of you guys about it, which I didn't, but I thought maybe people would see and start like operating a little bit different, more professional instead of the way we used to be. That's
yes,
why I opened up this back channel so people could still have their fun, still do the thing. But when we're doing live views of the trial, there's a plethora amount of people that is watching this channel now. And it's
right. And I
not
get
the
that.
best
I get that. That's why I said, I always said that if you watch the other lives, I said, maybe we were supposed to read the room. And I think that was a mishap on your part by not saying just saying like a blanket statement. I think it was a way to say things like, hey, can y'all like tone back on the jokes and things like that?
I tried that with D.
No, I think just like a verb, not a chat comment, like maybe like a verbal statement, because I think the thing that comes across weird in the chat is we don't know your tone of voice.
Mhm.
Like, and D can speak for himself. I'm not here to speak on
No,
D.
he's right here. He's in the back, right, waiting for me to bring him.
Okay. Well, you made a comment at the end of like the recap live that also had me like, you said, well, look, everybody, the views are going down because y'all playing. You had literally said you were going to sleep. That's why the views were going down. I think the thing that sets your channel apart is the fact that we were all like cool. We were talking to each other, because I don't know if I could say the other channel's name on there, but the difference between yours and theirs is that it was like a real like conversation happening. And now I just felt, I made that comment in the live too. I was like, it feels a little strict over here. And I'm like, that was it was like a quick shift. Like nobody ever said anything. It was just, we were expected to like pick up what we were supposed to do because it was new people around.
Well, I apologize if I to you, especially to you, because you really did not do anything. So I owe you an apology. But when I saw it, I was half asleep. I saw the chat and I saw the people in it, and then that's when I was going in just taking wrenches. I said, you know what? If these people feel this way about me, I can't go through what I went through before. Let me nip it in the bud now and let them move on. And I go my way, they go their way. That's the way I felt, because if somebody say they rock with you, they're not going to let other people say stuff and hurt you. I wouldn't. Sierra, if I heard somebody talking about you and I care about you, I'm not going to be there. And I'm not going to say silent. That's just me.
I don't expect that of you, Miss. And I'm not trying to be like rude or anything like that. I don't know you on a personal level. So the things that that's why I said I gave my wrench back today, was I'm like, I don't know what the expectations are. I cannot go to bat for a person on things that I don't know for myself. I spoke on the things that I knew,
but it was
that
okay.
I saw.
It was okay for y'all to sit there and bash me or listen.
I didn't say anything to bash you. That's what I'm saying about me. I did not say anything to bash you. In fact, I was on your live before I went over there. And when I was in your live, you digging me made a comment about somebody mentioned my name in a live. I didn't even know what she was talking about. And then I went over there, and I honestly feel like it was in your best interest that I was there, because I was explaining certain things to them. Because we were protesting for D when he got blocked or whatever. And then somebody in the comment called us day ones. And you said, they're not my day ones. You know who my day ones are. I never called myself a day one. I don't need to be a day one. So when she made that comment, I was like, well, dang, I guess we day twos and threes again, still trying to make jokes out of the things that we heard out of your mouth. You made that out of your mouth, not in a chat. So I just felt like, well, but I still went back to you.
But the thing is, was it not the truth? There are day ones.
I just said I wasn't a day one. I said I never felt like a day one. One of the newer people in the chat considered us day ones because we had been there before. It wasn't like we've always been supporting you, more so like we've been watching the trial with you since day one. That's how I took it to be. I didn't take it to be like we were your Ace Boon Coons. Like, that's not what I took it as. That's what you took it as. You said, we know who your riders are. I know who the people are that support you. All, like the You Digging Me's, the other people, Miranda, things like that. I know that. That's why I didn't take offense to it. But when I heard you say it, I knew what you meant by it, and I knew what the person in the chat meant by it, and it was two different things.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like I said, I still been watching. I'm not commenting because I don't know what I can and cannot say. And I even tagged you, Dick me. I was like, this is when I still had a wrench. I was like, well, tell me what I can and cannot say because I'm not trying to be on probation. But at this point, I don't really care to comment in it. I'll just, watch it because at the end of the day, we still want you to win. We're very much happy for you, but it's not worth it.
You might be happy, but not everybody, because that's
all I'm speaking on. And at the end of the live, at that point we had all said we were still going to support you. I think things have gone a little farther as the days have gone by, and so like I said, I can't speak for everybody, but my feelings still felt the same. I just felt that I needed an apology because the whole guilty by association thing is not right. Because if that's the case, you think Thug is guilty too, because his people over there that's guilty. So you can't pick and choose when you want to apply to guilty by association.
That's why he's in court right now, because the association of the people, they blaming him, having him to be guilty too. That's what that means.
But I'm not guilty, and you know that. And you just said it out your mouth that you didn't think that I was guilty.
No,
I also owe KD an apology because that whole sending the money back thing. That you owe a lot of other people an apology. I don't know if they're in the chat because I'm not looking. But
I don't owe anybody an apology that says that talking about me and my money. I mean,
no, that's what I'm saying. KD never, Miss Sylvia, I'm not gonna say anybody's names, but I will put that on my life that KD never made a comment about your money. I promise to God, and
I wish we had that video because I want.
And I do too, because we can roll the tapes, and maybe the person that said it will say it.
Anybody has that video so I can play it?
Miss Sylvia, this is not a hill you want to die on, because I'm telling you, she did not say it. We all thought while the live was still happening, when she said you sent her the money back, we thought you sent it back because she was the person hosting the panel. This is not the hill you want to die on. She did not say that. I promise. I wouldn't lie to you.
I'm trying to die on no hill. I just want to play this. Let me see if somebody has it. Hold on a second.
Oh.
Let me see if there's somebody has it.
I'm not saying the comment wasn't made, but it was not the person that you said it was.
I didn't say anybody's name, did I?
You did. In your drive to work, you said it was KD.
KD mentioned about the money that she gave me. How did she know? How did they know about the money if she didn't say
Sylvie?
If she did not,
all right. I don't want, like I said, I don't want this.
Let me go ahead and play this and hold on a second.
Okay. And I want to drop down because I don't know if you're doing it like one at a time, but after you play this, then I'll go.
Yeah, one at a time. Not everybody at all, because people come up here and we won't hear anything. One person at a time. Hold on.
Kurt, I'm reading the chat now. She said that, or he, whatever. I think the bigger issue is why was y'all sitting in a group chat about this lady? I rolled the tapes back before the video went away. It wasn't about her. KD, I mean, you digging me and D had like this thing. You digging me, hit the link, and that's when it turned to be about Sylvia. We were not talking about Sylvia from the beginning. Now, Tall Glass, I know you're not saying that I'm tripping about a wrench. I gave the wrench back. I don't care about the wrench. The wrench wasn't the thing for me, and I didn't care about the day one comment either. Because like I said, I know who her day ones are in that sense, so that's not a thing.
Okay, I'm trying to wait till she sends it to me. Once she sends it to me, we'll listen to it. And
You want me to stay up here or you want me to drop down?
there's nobody else waiting right now, so you can stay
Okay.
up. Just 1 second. As soon as she sends it.
And
Yes.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think another issue that probably should be addressed, Miss Sylvia, we never know if things are coming from you or if it's the mods. And I don't want to be disrespectful because, like I said, a lot of y'all are old enough to be my mom. And so I'm not going to get up here and disrespect anybody. But sometimes it feels like they put you in issues because whoever woke you up out your sleep, for one, that wasn't necessary. And they know you wake up every day to go to court. That was ridiculous. But they start stuff or like you digging me coming to that live. I played it back and I'll stand corrected if I'm wrong. Nobody had spoke on her at that point. When she came in, that's when the conversation changed to be about you. And so I feel like sometimes your real day ones, your riders, I feel like sometimes I don't know if it's coming from you and that's why they feel that way, but sometimes we don't know if it's an issue with them or if it's an issue with you. And I think that's another thing. Is just like, let me just leave the whole thing alone. I'll support from afar. So I don't know if you can speak on that, but
Speak on what? Of
on the mods or the people that you have, like your day ones, those mods kind of like starting issues with people.
Okay, here's what one of the things that, because they know what I've been through.
And I knew that. That's why I said I'd never consider myself a day one. You've had people that's been there supporting you and doing things that I'm not going to do as a person that doesn't know you. So I understood that. That's why, but I still feel like it's a kind of like, it's a little too harsh. Like, let's tone it back. If it's a real issue, I would prefer to hear it from you instead of them. And I see AR saying that grace should be extended. I think you can only extend grace when grace is extended to you as well. Because we've done nothing but extend grace. We've seen the videos, we've seen the talks, and we've still disregarded it in support of you.
So it's okay for you guys to did what you did the other night.
I think you should stop saying you guys because
because
you're talking to me. I cannot speak for anybody else. You have to say Sierra.
Sierra.
Yes.
When you sat there listening to the live that you sat there listening to, what was the thought that you had when you heard some of the things?
I let them voice their opinions, and my opinion. Don't you say in the chat that when we get up there on the live that their opinions are not reflective of yours? Don't you say that when we get up there?
And I also tell people not to bash people too.
I don't know about that, Miss Sylvia, but I felt
I never said that don't bash people.
I'm the judge and stuff, but you've given people a platform to talk about what they want to talk about. These people are grown, Miss Sylvia. That was her channel. I can't tell her what to do. Let me just finish my statement. And I think it means a little something more to me about them being grown. Miss Sylvia, me and Dallas are the same age. I'm not telling anybody that much older than me what to do. I'm just going to be honest. And so I'm not doing it. But I just felt like you will understand that their opinions were not my own. The first thing I said after they finished talking about the money was, I don't care what she does with it. Once it leaves my hands and goes to yours, it's yours. So I'm hoping that you're doing right by it, but I don't care. One way or the other, I don't care. So that was me speaking on the money aspect. I don't know what you wanted me to say, or maybe you just didn't want me to be there. But I think me being there.
There's more. There was more than just the money conversation.
And then other things came up. And if I saw it, if I was there, I've been here for like a year. My membership says I've been a member for a year. If I saw it, if I said, had, insight about what was going on at that time, I spoke on it. That's why I said you didn't watch the whole video. And even you said that when we first started talking that you didn't watch the whole video. So I think this whole thing about me sitting up there, you can't really say that until you see the whole video. So we could probably just like move on from that.
No, but what I heard is enough. I didn't need
What did you hear me say?
Here's the thing. You were in the chat. I wish I had it in front of me so I can show you.
I do too, and we've been asking her to put it back up, but she doesn't want that to be like the start of her channel. But Miss Sylvia, I'm telling you, I don't have a reason to lie to you. I did not say anything disparaging about you. I came to your defense when I did, and I'm sure that they in the chat can come to my defense about that. I spoke very highly of the things that I knew. And I see somebody saying that you're the problem. I don't even think that you're the problem. That's what my first a few comments ago. I don't think that you're the problem. In this situation, I think people bringing information back wrong and you jump into conclusions. You jumping face first into situations without having the full and complete story. That's what I personally think is the problem. I wish y'all, I don't know if y'all are Justin B. Williams, if you're talking about me or somebody else, but if I'm not a part of the problem, if I'm not a part of the solution, I'm part of the problem. If that's what you want to say, but
let me see if she got it yet. Hold on. Oh, here come. Hold on a second. There go KD. Hey, KD. I put you up.
Okay, so I'm gonna start from the beginning. One, I wasn't even I was asleep when the whole situation went down with D getting blocked or whatever. I didn't even know what the situation was that happened. The reason we decided to do a recap was because you were going to bed early and it was so much that happened in court that day, we wanted to speak on it. When we all got on the live, everybody was laughing. I was like, how y'all got D blocked, da-da-da-da. We was laughing and joking about that. D was saying what he was saying, as D always do. He laughs, he jokes, he kicks and giggles, da-da-da-da. Everybody is laughing. You Digging Me comes out of nowhere.
Yep.
And You Digging Me goes, and she wasn't even defending you because she was only sitting here trying to fuss at D, calling him a hoe, calling him a pussy. D was calling him out her name, calling her out her name or whatever. They was having their little bouts back and forth. I was even putting D on mute to try to stop it because that's not what I wanted that live to be about. So therefore, after that, D started going in, and then Tasha's son made a comment, and then Tasha and them start making the comment about the cash apps, about the money. That whole time, I did not even speak on a penny or a dime because I do not give a damn about anybody in their money.
Yep. And I said
so nobody was sitting here on a live just to bash you at all. And even within, I was steady telling D like, hey, I understand where she's coming from because it got to a whole nother level in her chat now that it's being viewed differently. So, I get where she's coming from. So you and her need to have a personal conversation and not let nobody else come in between that, because I thought y'all had a friendship, like, y'all were cool, everything. So you and her need to talk. Everybody knows D likes to talk shit. D jokes. D does all of that. And he kept saying, I'm salty. I'm not mad. That's still auntie, da-da-da-da. And then Tasha was saying what she had to say because she felt the way. But the problem is that I don't have no reason to lie about anything. Anything I said, I can stand on it. And when I came to you, when you was driving to work, and I told you, and it was 5 other people that was also in that chat that told you I did not say anything, just like it's 5 people in this chat or even more that's telling you I did not say anything. The first thing you say is, let me get the video, let me roll back the cameras. Like, I have a reason to lie. The only time I spoke on the money was when you sent me back the $5 that I sent you and said, I don't like the messiness. And that's when I got pissed, because I'm like, how the hell am I being messy? I don't even care where people get money from. I don't give a damn what nobody do. And then you even chose, what made it go deeper for me was because after people was telling you that, you still chose to stand on it instead of saying, well, let me sit here and do some research. You chose to say, well, Katie wasn't up there talking about how I was feeding me and my child and da 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 da. When that live happened about, I wasn't even on that live. When I guess you had went and picked up some wings for you in Dallas, I knew nothing about it. So I feel like, just like Sierra said, your mods, some of your mods, they like to carry a bone that's untrue. And me, at this big age I'm in, I'm sorry. If you're my friend, or if some messy stuff is going on and I know you're asleep because you got things to do the next day, I'm going to wait the next day and say, hey, let me let you know what happened or whatever, blah, 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 blah. I'm not waking you up out your sleep at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning to come with lies and not try to be accurate about it. So that's what pissed me off. And I wasn't even going to say anything. I wasn't going to say nothing in the chat. I was through with it because I felt like it could have been handled a different way. Nobody sat here and, as grown people, want to sit on a live and bash nobody. It was 2 people feeling how they were feeling, and that was it. But y'all chose to sit here and come at me because it was on my channel. And that's why I feel like is the problem. And then it's, oh, Sierra is guilty by association. How is that? Everybody is grown, and we all knew that D was popping his shit. That's just what he do. He's always done that. He's gotten on the live several times talking shit and doing that and doing that. I wasn't even there when it initially happened on your channel. So
we were all trying to figure out, why did he get blocked? We didn't understand it.
Because when the live first started, it was laughs. I'm like, now I went to sleep and took a nap, and y'all done let D get blocked. What happened? Why y'all couldn't control him? It was all fun and jokes until you Diggamy came up there and she changed the vibe. And then if what I was saying was so bad, why didn't you Diggamy say in the comments, hey, KD, I'll be back to support you. I'm just not about to sit here and deal with him. Why was that said if what was going on was so bad? I've never been the type to throw the rock and hide my hand, but that's what you got a lot going on. I even see the little slick things that your other mods are saying. And as grown people, y'all are childish. Nobody was sitting around just to talk about you. This was going to be it was supposed to be a recap of the Thug trial. I didn't even know y'all had this much smoke.
How did it turn to me?
That's you digging me. You digging me.
No. D came up there to explain why he was blocked.
That's still not really about her though.
And it wasn't even because everybody was telling her, and that's when he brought up You Digging Me name, because somebody in the chat said You Digging Me is the one who blocked you for the 86 something.
Yeah, it was like 80,000 minutes or something.
When he said that, You Digging Me clicked the link to come up. So I allowed her to come up. And that's when she started going in, oh, you a YouTube hoe, you this, you that, fuck you. So they start having their words back and forth. He calling her out her name. They're going back and forth. And then she said, bye pussy or something like that. And she got off. Yeah. That's what changed the mood. So then D was pissed. And then Tasha started making a joke. And then they were having their conversations about the cash apps, the money, the this, the that. I never said not one thing because I don't care what another grown person do with their money. I enjoy your channel. You already know I'm there with, I don't mind. I'm thinking me and you like cool because I'm trying to get the insides and everything else. And then you blatantly, you don't call nobody else's name out but mine. Even when these other people was saying all the things, you ain't even call their name out. You call my name out. Like it's a personal thing. And I'm like, what? So then once I seen how messy it got, because I was going to keep it up there. Once I seen how messy it got, I said, I don't even want this type of stuff on my page. I'm just going to go ahead and delete it because I don't have time for this, because lies are being told. I don't have time for it. So you chose to believe what you wanted, because there's no way you see all these people telling you KD didn't say anything, and yet you're still standing on that hill that I did.
Well, I'm trying to get the tape so I can
See
hear.
what
I
I
don't
mean?
think
You're
you need
still
a
on
tape.
that
We're
hill. So
telling
at that
you.
point,
It's not.
it's
Somebody
pointless.
recorded. Somebody recorded
But
it.
we're telling you,
It's
take it from
pointless.
our mouths. We were
It's
there. She
pointless.
did not say
It's
it. You
pointless.
don't
At
need a
this
tape.
point,
Why
it's
don't I
pointless.
need the tape? Then
I
Do you
respect
not believe me? Do you think I need to lie to you about
Sierra.
this? She didn't say it.
I respect it. It's cool.
She did not say it. I'm telling you, Miss Sylvia, that you don't even need to go get any proof on this. She didn't say it. It's really not that deep. All you have to do is say it was brought back wrong. And in your defense, what I will say, because when we were watching it, you see how when I'm talking, it's like echoing. I don't know how to describe that, but the circle is like getting bigger around it. On that page, I couldn't really see the circle. So yeah, maybe you thought it was KD, but you thought wrong because she did not say it. I'm telling you that. And maybe the person who said it, maybe they're in the backstage and I'll go, but she didn't say it. And I'll just end it on that. You gave me an apology. I accept it. I'ma still be in the bushes, and I don't know if I'm a like, but I'll still be in the bushes. I support you. So goodbye. Thank you for having me up here.
You're welcome. I thought y'all was coming up here. Curtis Snow. That's what I thought we were doing. Was watching the trial. Hey, Shauna Bear. You're muted. Hey, Shauna Bear.
Hey, this is Nona.
You're muted. Hey, Nona.
Oh shoot.
Your thing is muted, and
Let's see. How do I get unmuted?
No, I
Can
hear
you
you.
hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. No, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me? Nona was up here. Hold on a second, Slick. 1 second. Can you hear me now?
I don't know how to unmute.
I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. No, he wasn't in the back, Koopy. He wasn't in the back. Oh, hold on a second. She calling me. All right, let me put the link in because I don't see anybody in the back right now. Nona's having a hard time getting back here. She was up. Oh, hold on. Somebody just sent me something. Hold on. Okay, that's okay. Hey, Slick. Hey, Slick. You're not. Hello? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. So, I mean,
Yes.
everybody keep telling me to come up, so I'm here. So I want to know why I'm here.
I
I know
don't know
everybody
because
wants.
you said
Hmm?
you wanted to have a meeting with me. That's what someone told me. That's why this thing was for you because they said you wanted to talk.
Oh, I mean, but that's been for the past 2 days.
2 days. When did you say you wanted to talk to me last 2 days?
I want to talk to you when it's all started. Like it's this thing got so far gone left. I've been trying to talk to you.
Okay.
So I mean, like
Who would you like to
I'm
talk to?
I'm I'm not exactly sure what your beef is with me.
I don't have a beef with you. I just took away wrenches that people in that chat that day.
I mean, I think that was a little extreme, but I mean, I see in the chat that everybody want to know, I guess, what the background is or what started all this.
Yeah.
I really want to know personally what did start all this because I could tell you from my point of view what I thought, but maybe you could tell me something different.
Well, I took D. Well, when D started acting up in the chat, right? I gave him a couple of warning. I timed him out a couple of times. Then he kept on, and kept on. So then I went and I took his wrench, and then you digging me blocked him. That's what happened because he kept playing, and we were doing a live, and it wasn't a funny matter because it wasn't funny.
Okay, so see, like I say, I don't know exactly what was said or what you probably took from what D was talking about because at that point when all that was going on, me and D was talking and we was talking about a whole different situation and stuff like that. And I think and just me observing, just me looking. I think once you because when you said what's the name of the channel and he said what he said, I think he got mad about that. And like, but you know D, and we all know him. Like he's been joking, and it's all jokes.
Yeah,
Now,
but it comes to a point when it's like serious. We can't keep playing. You know what I mean?
I mean, I just felt like it got we everybody made making it bigger than what it really was. But when I seen my wrench taken, I was like, okay, well, I mean, I didn't get it. You know what I'm saying? If you saying everybody that was in that in KD's live is guilty, I mean, well, I mean, you know, I guess so. I mean, but like it's like, but we all like that live is really for all the people that we talk with each other. So, you know, like I said, when Katie said she was going live, it wasn't about you at first.
But it was a bashing session. Some of the stuff that was
I know, no, it might have turned into that,
yeah, but it was so
but
hurtful stuff that was being said about me. I'm like,
and
wow.
listen, in that live, the hurtful, whatever, the stuff, like I said, I can't.
Talk about me, my body, my working out. I mean, it was some terrible stuff that my enemies would say about me. And I'm like, wow, I was called a scammer, all this stuff that was being said about me. All this stuff. I'm like, seriously? These are the people that claim to like me?
Well, like I said, I can't. Stuff happened on both sides. That's basically what I can say. Stuff happened on both sides. Like I say, it's your channel. Like I say, you are the owner of the channel. You run your channel the way you want to. Like I said, it's all internet. But I had a conversation with somebody where I won't go too deep, but something you did to me what made me kind of like, oh wow, like I actually met this lady in person,
Well,
and
because I took
and no, it wasn't even the rich thing wasn't even the issue at first.
so what did
It
I
was it was later on that day in your life.
okay, what did
Like
I
like we was talking, and then so I said, cause somebody was asking, like, I forgot what somebody was asking about. I don't know, bringing D back or something. So I was saying something to somebody else about there's two type of mods. There's a regular mod, and then there's a manager mod.
mm-hmm.
So I said, well, shoot, well, let me see. I think I might have been talking to Sierra or somebody. But I said, well, maybe I should go and ask for a manager a mod. Well, you read that comment and you kind of laughed at it. And I'm like, okay. I thought I was Slick the bodyguard. Like, what was funny about that comment? So when you did that and all the stuff that was going on throughout the day, I'm looking like, all right, well, what's going on? Okay, so cool. We passed that. We get to KD's live or whatever. Things were said, whatever. Then I see you live early in the morning. My reach is gone. You talking about the live, so I mean, I guess you seen it. And then I'm looking like, well, hold on. What are you upset? Like, what was you really upset about at first? Now, like I said, you may seem that it turned into a bashing. I'm not saying what it was right or wrong, but like I say, people have to have. I mean, they have a right to express themselves. Now, I mean, that's why I felt like you should have talked to D first before I came up here. I felt like the main thing that it started with is you should have talked with D first. Now, all the back and forth with all the other people and stuff like that, I mean, it is what it is. But I just had an issue with you because when you laughed at that comment, I thought I took that as a jab. Everybody seen it. Everybody even commented about it. And I'm looking like, okay, I'm Slick the bodyguard. So now I'm looking like, well, I guess I am on the other side. I guess I am playing for the other team well, because I mean, you kind of threw me there. I mean, you kind of pushed me there because I was chilling the whole time. Like everything was cool. Like I say, the D situation that happened early that morning, I still think like you kind of overreacted to that because if you really want to know, he kind of was talking about, you know, your boy. That's what we really were talking about. But I guess you have some kind of special relationship with him that no one can speak bad or ill about him. And I think that kind of turned you off. That's just my observation. But, you know what I'm saying? I just felt like it got too extreme too early. And we kept it going. You kind of kept it going. Your mods, the other people that you kind of talked to kept it going. It got too much. It's too much for me. So for the person who I did talk to, like I said, I'm pushing peace. There is something, like I said, I only kept coming to you or coming to your channel and asking what happened between us. That's all I was asking.
And then y'all kept on with the disrespectful thing.
Okay, but okay, hold on. We're not going to that.
No,
I'm asking you. I'm saying, but
even when I tried to ignore the stuff that y'all kept putting in the chat,
okay.
I'm like, why they keep doing this? What's the
Okay.
purpose? That's why.
But I'm saying this is what I'm saying. This is why I say you have to talk. I'm glad you're bringing up everybody individually. You have to talk to everybody individually. I was asking you anybody asks, you can see my comments. All my comments was directed towards you and asking you what happened. You chose not to respond to me, so then I'm looking like, what happened to Slick being the bodyguard and all this other stuff? Reason why I kept asking you that, because I wanted to ask you, why did you laugh when I asked about that manager mod?
because it was a funny comment at the time. Because I'm like, what is he talking about with this managing?
But
Mod-
you do know, it's two. But I'm saying, but you do know it's two different type of mods, right?
Yeah, I know that, but I mean, I've never heard anybody asking about no managing mod. That's
Well,
why I
well,
laughed.
reason why I said something about it is because, and matter of fact, think about it. Sierra asked, she was like, "Hey, the chat is going too fast. Somebody need to slow it down." So no one was slowing your chat down. So I'm looking like, well, shoot, if I had a managing thing, I could have slowed it down.
You don't have to have a manager to slow it down.
I'm not sure about that because, like I said, I've tried it and I don't see an option to slow it down. But I may be wrong. I don't know. But like I say, I'm pushing peace. I don't want any beef. I don't want any issues. It's going too far. I don't like it. I come on YouTube just to watch different stuff. Like I said, I do miss how the chat was, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? You're growing. You want things done a certain way, but we also didn't get that information in the beginning. We just thought it was like, hey, like, because honestly, a lot of us came to your chat or your channel because of the chat. That's just me personally. That's you know what I'm saying. So because I seen all the other people chat, they just go in and just talk about nothing, and it's like it's weirdo stuff in there. So when I seen yours and seeing how people converse with each other, and like it seemed more like a family environment, I was like, oh, okay, I can rock with this. And then, like I said, when I actually met you, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, okay, cool people. But then when you kind of like was throwing shots at me out of nowhere before this live, I was like, I don't know.
I threw shots at you?
A little bit.
When?
Like I said, with the comment that I made.
Because I laughed at the managing.
Yeah, I mean, because I didn't see where it was funny. I mean, I didn't think that question was actually a funny one, but I mean, if that's how you took it, well then, like I said, that's my bad on miscommunication.
Okay, well, my apologies because I didn't even. It was something I just happened to look over and I said, managing, because I never heard anybody said that's why I laughed. But okay.
But I do think that you and D have to have that conversation. I don't know if it's too far gone or whatever, but I just feel like we just I don't know. It's just getting too weird for me right now. So like I'm cool. I mean, like I said, I spoke some of my piece. Like I ain't really say too much, but it's just like it was just.
No, I heard your comment about my weight loss. I mean, you really body shamed me, but I'm like, okay. All right.
I body shamed you?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Oh, okay. I mean,
did you not talk about me working out on that machine? And you said some things that were not nice about me.
Now how long we gotta be which live are you talking about?
Oh, so how many lives did you have?
I'm just asking because if you're talking about the KD live, I've said nothing about you.
How many lives are there?
If you're talking about the KD live, I didn't say anything about you. That's what I'm saying. Somebody's sending you stuff and they're lumping it all up as one.
So there was more than one live?
Whoever sending you stuff is going through.
Wait a minute. Hold on. There was more than one live?
Whoever sending you stuff, there is more than one live.
Oh, okay.
There's more than one live, but that original, what started everything, the original live, was never meant to be about you. It only got turned that way because somebody else.
Okay.
But we was really in there just talking about why D got banned. That's what it really was about. It wasn't we was saying, oh, we finna talk about Siri. We was like, shit, what happened to D?
He was timed out
So
24.
then it just all went left. It all, you know what I'm saying? Then it just been a couple days back and forth, and it's just like I said, it's just a lot. But it's just like I wish that you would have said something to me before you just made me guilty. And if you said, and then now if you saying that I said something, I mean that lets me know that someone's showing you something else that wasn't actually there. Because if we
So you
only
didn't-
on the KD
you
live,
didn't body shame.
I
You
didn't say anything about you on that live.
So you didn't say anything about me and my working out and my body and all that. You didn't say nothing.
But
That's what you're saying.
you know,
Are you saying you didn't say all that?
that's my piece with it. Like I say, I'm over it.
Can you
I
answer the
mean,
question? Did you
like I
say
say, I wish you nothing but the best. I mean, like I say, because like I said, this is what you do.
you're not?
I don't do the YouTube stuff. I watch it. So
Can you answer the question?
that's all I have. But I do, and I'm still gonna be an advocate. I do
Why he not
want
hearing
you to
me?
speak to D. Now, I don't, where that go,
Now, can y'all hear
I
me?
mean, I guess we have to see.
Can y'all hear me? Okay. Hello, can you hear me? Y'all, can y'all hear me? Okay, so can you hear me, Slick? Hello? Okay, he's acting like he doesn't hear me. All right. D, you're here. You're up.
I'm up.
Yeah, you're
I
up.
want. I want to know how long ago was it that you and Daddy Lolo and Dottie were buying the transcripts and y'all were reading the transcripts?
I don't know. What does that have to do with what's going on now?
Because I'm asking you, just answer the question. Slick couldn't answer. You
I
answered,
don't know. I
just
don't
like you answer those questions, just like Slick couldn't answer some of those questions. How long ago was that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, that's how long I've been supporting in the chat and all this. So this brand new shit that like now we got views and all that going on. That I'm playing. What were the comments that I made that were considered disrespectful and because people are watching, what I'm saying would red flag the channel? What was said?
When I timed you out, what did you say when I timed you out?
No, what did I say for you to time me out?
You said a lot of things. Okay.
Name one thing worthy of you timing me out for 24 hours.
Oh, I didn't time you out for 24 hours.
You allowed it to happen, just like you said that them people on the live were a conspiracy since they were up there. If you allowed it to happen on your channel, you guilty of association just like they was. So if you allowed it, so what you mean you didn't do it? Why was I timed out for 24 hours?
Because you kept playing around.
What is playing around? I do that every day. Why wasn't I timed out the day before that, or the day before that, or last year, or the year before that, or the year before that?
Because it was not the time you kept playing around. I timed you out for 5 minutes and you came back, you still kept doing the same thing.
What was said?
Stop.
What is playing? Everybody in the chat was playing. If Woody say something stupid, somebody gonna say something stupid in the chat. So that's playing. It's been people playing while I'm blocked. So what do you mean playing? Is it personal? What's really going on? Because any other day when it was just 200 views and all that on your regular main supporters, when it's all of them, it's nephew. Are you on your way home? Nephew, you made it home yet? You're coming up? Like I'm a supporter. People only call you auntie because of me.
No. That's not true.
People weren't calling you auntie before that. I made that a thing.
No, you did not.
These people in this chat that's calling you auntie weren't calling you auntie until I started that.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus.
So I've been nephew. My name is D. So where did nephew come from? If everybody call you, auntie, why don't you call everybody nephew?
Ashley was the first person that started calling me auntie because her aunt.
If everybody call you auntie, why don't you call everybody nephew and niece?
I call her niece.
Okay, so what again?
A lot of people niece.
And we talking about I was blocked for 24 hours. I was blocked for 48 hours. But I just see I just see the energy. Whatever you got going, you keep deflecting with the chat that it's about playing and all of that. It had nothing to do with it. People still been playing in the chat, on the panel, or whatever's going on. They still been doing that. So what's the real issue?
You were playing. I did not want you to continue playing. And I gave you a couple of warnings. You kept on, and that's the reason why.
So the reason why I was blocked for 48 hours, well, I'm in blocked indefinitely. I can't comment on your chat. I was blocked indefinitely in ghost mode because y'all
You're not blocked. You're not, because I saw you.
I am blocked. I can't comment on your page, so you know I'm blocked.
I saw you typing today.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
When? How can you tell me? I know I'm blocked.
This morning you were typing in the chat.
Okay, I'm telling you right now, I'm blocked. So what do you? I don't know. Like, I can't make this up. People, I haven't been in the
Stephanie, is he not blocked? We unblocked everybody.
I'm telling you, I'm blocked. Like, what are you saying? I'm telling you, I'm blocked.
Something recently and somebody blocked you again, but you were unblocked because last night I unblocked everybody.
This is what I'm saying. Like, how you not know what's going on, and then I'm one of the people that you call my name.
The channel had over 3,000 people. People was typing. I can't see everything that's in the chat. In fact, when I'm in court, I don't see anything.
Bro, Dom, you just got here, bro. I know you be supporting her, bro, but you loud and you wrong, Dom.
Dom been here from the day one.
No, I'm talking about today.
Oh.
I'm definitely blocked.
You are not blocked. Okay. I unblocked everybody.
Okay, you lying for the chat or whatever. But anyway, I know I was salty. I'm not even mad about it. I was salty because I'm one of the people that while the trial is on these 45-minute breaks, I'm gonna make sure the chat is still having fun, everybody mingling, everybody laughing, everybody chilling. Like, we gonna connect the dots in a joking way, and like, we support you wherever you go. We in the morning watching you work out. We on a car ride. We in Target with you. Like, it's more than
right. So at 5 o'clock in the morning. Now you telling the fib?
Huh?
You are not in the chat at 5 o'clock in the morning. So stop telling the fib on that one.
Okay, it's people in the chat that will tell you lying about that too. Like, you. Like, just say you don't, just say that, like, it was never that type of energy with me. I should have just stayed my ass a regular person, because there's been plenty of times I've been in the morning with you. Because you know how I've been in, you know how I can tell you lying, because there's been times where you've been showing that little scale that you walk around in your pocket or whatever, and you had to go find some batteries the same morning. You got a portable scale, do you not? This was at 5 in the morning. Do you not have a portable scale?
Anybody could watch a 5 o'clock video later on. It doesn't mean you were there.
Well, that's crazy.
Not that many people in the morning. Trust me, not that many people in the morning.
You think I'm the type of person that I'm going back to watch old lives? If I don't catch it right then, I don't care. Like, what? But I see what's going on. Just say you don't rock with me like that. But I know the energy now. But all this, I was playing in the chat. It is what it is.
Why are you so salty?
Because it is what it is.
And
listen, when I address the Cash App stuff, when Cool P comes in here and say I'm matching up to $800, does Cool P really do that every night? Because the next night she says I'm matching up to $600.
What is going on with you? Why are you?
Does she really do that? Because that seems like a scam. Does Cool P really does he really match your $800 and then the next night match your $600? That's what I mean by the scam, because I feel scammed because it's nephew before all these views, and now you know what I'm saying, I'm blocked for indefinitely, and you lying like, oh, you're not blocked. Hey, like, I'm blocked. I know when I'm blocked. I know it, like, I have proof. When I type something, I can see, like, people not seeing it. Like, it's common sense. I know what blocked is. So it is what it is. But just explain that. Just explain that. I would apologize about the Cash App if you can prove that Cool P actually matches you $800, and then the next night I'm matching up to $600. Then the next night I'm like, prove it then. If she's sending you all that money, then prove it. Because Cool P might be just rich like that. So if it's not a scam, because y'all doing it every night, it just seems like a tactic to make everybody, oh, let's match it so Cool P can send an 800. Let's match it so Cool P can send a 600. Let's match it so Cool P can send a 300 the next night. That seems like a scam. I'm going to speak on it. So, and if it's not, just, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. So I'm gonna stay blocked. But all these people, so just tell your chat when y'all, just like y'all be blocking comments and stuff, just block them comments. They be like, "Where D? What's going on?" Like what? Block that.
What is
'Cause
going
we,
on with you? Really, seriously.
you want to know what's really going on? But because you since all of these views, you blocked everybody that brings traction to your channel. Now that you got all these views, and then you digging me your troll with her ugly long titty ass. Like she needs to mind her business because she was never in this. I don't know whether she think I'm attractive or something like that. Me and her was cool at one point. She needs to sit her black feet ass down somewhere. She had nothing to do with this. And I feel like it's because of her that everything went left. And you're going to ride with your day one, so it is what it is. But all this day one mess and all that, like I just asked you, how many years ago were you doing the stuff that when I first started coming? You can't answer that. And everybody who I've watched you over the years, who you connected with, they gone now. So I just see I'm one of them. So it is what it is. I'm out.
All righty. I just dropped it. I just dropped the link. Go ahead, Koopy. Koopy?
All right, I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, so I got you in this mess. Let me solve this mess. For all you people, here's the deal, Pickles. Get your pens and pads out. I'm the one that paid Sills the first part of the attorney that got her out of jail. Okay? First of all, that was me. Right? So this is the Ponzi, as you want to call it, scam that I did. I said, Sylvia, if the people go up to the $300, match it, but take that $300 up that I'm supposed to give you and take it off what you owe me for helping you get out. Okay? All right. That's why she can't show you on the Cash App. And I only asked for the Cash App because it puts the money in her pocket right now. You people fail to understand that when you put money on Super Chats, YouTube takes the biggest part of that money. She hardly gets any of it.
Your phone
If you put it on the Cash App, she gets it in her. What?
Your phone is messed up. It's breaking up.
Okay. Hold on. Let me put you on my headset. Hold on.
I guess they want you to show that you paid the attorney fees.
All right. Did it catch?
Go ahead. Yeah, I caught it.
Hold on.
So why did I add the numbers up? No, because I didn't find out what she was doing until after I added up. That's when she told me she was going to take it away from the bill I owe her. So I don't know why are you worried about what she gives me anyway?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to go out and come back in so I can hook my headset. I'll be right back. No, I'm not on my headset, though. It's still on the speaker, and it's going to make that, whatever that was you just heard. So
Okay, hold
I'll be
on.
right back.
No, you digging me up. Okay, you digging me?
I only have one question.
Mm-hmm.
Is that pussy nigga mad or he big mad?
Lord.
Is he mad or is he big mad?
Oh, you behave.
No, I ain't gonna behave with my long titties. Why I gotta behave? I got long titties. Long titties don't behave. I mean, is he mad or big mad over what? Because I timed him out for 87 seconds, 87K seconds. He mad about that?
All right, can you hear me
He
now?
sounded real butt hurt.
Koopy, go ahead.
Yeah. Do you have that paperwork in front of you, Sil, between me and that lawyer? Since they want to see it?
No, somebody said, hold on, she said that's a scam. They said that's a scam. From us to split. No scam matter. Scam no matter how you slice it. I can't support scammers.
That's really that's me keeping my word. Okay. If you need to see the paperwork, you don't have it right handy, Sil? Because it's in my office.
Mm-mm. Hold on a second. Let me get the attorney's paperwork.
Did he send you a copy of the one that I signed?
I don't know. Hold on a second.
Yeah, y'all. I put that on my Amex card. Okay, so I think I can pay that money back however I want to. So if I want to tell her, hey, I'll match it if somebody gives up to 300, you can take that part and just put it on what you owe me for getting you out. I can do that. That's my money if I choose to do it that way. But it helped her to get some money on her Cash App side, cool. If I want to match it that way, fine. I don't see why any other channels have these kind of problems by some freaking Cash Apps. Y'all go over there to lead attorney, it's $100, $50, $20, all kinds of money popping in there. Nobody say a word. You have a match deal over here, boy. Everybody want to grip and gripe about it. What do y'all gripe when y'all give your pastors, your real pastors, your money? And he run around there driving the big fine ride and this, that, and the other. Y'all run around here barely making it, putting around in your own little putt cars. And he's driving the finest thing there is. Y'all gripe about that. If I choose to spend my money the way I want to spend it, I should be able to do it. I told her that I'll match it. Take the $300 off what I owe you. I mean, what you owe me. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Cool P and Sylvia. I'm not gonna allow that evidence in, okay?
You so silly.
I ain't put the damn evidence in. Just block out my Amex card number and my last name.
It cannot come into evidence in this courtroom, okay?
Overrule.
This is the court. Can't overrule the court. You can file your paperwork, and I'm not going to give you a certificate, okay? You're not going to stop my trial. Oh, God, I got to go put these long titties up.
You know.
Claude, have mercy. And D, if you still listening, I wanted to have
Bishop says that's a scam, and you know it. That's what she said. That's a scam.
Okay, whatever. If you think so, it ain't a scam. When I paid that bill to get her out, and she wanted to pay me back, I said, well, this is the way you can do it, and it don't hurt you. That's not a scam.
When did Bishop ever give anything anyway? You digging me? They wanted to talk to you. Ciara said she wants to talk to you.
But let me finish my statement to D right quick. D, I owe you an apology. And here's why. Because I was listening to that chat. Matter of fact, I listened to just about all of it. I did hear y'all at the end making y'all's solemn whatever it is that y'all wanted to do. You know, everybody went back to calling her Miss Sylvia and all this, that, and the other, and boo, boo, boo. No, I wasn't the one that called her and woke up because I was going to wait till the next day because I knew she was sleeping. I wasn't going to do that. But D, I did say that you were the one that called her because I thought you were calling Sylvia. Long titty bitch, the whatever, all da. So now I'm hearing that you meant that about you digging me, which I still don't think that's cool. But I owe you an apology because I did say put your name on that one. And for that, sir, I was wrong. Please accept my apology for that part. But I
I-
still think it was a god awful thing to say about you digging me. But anyway, carry on.
all right. Hold
You
on.
can't find it?
No, I wasn't gonna bring it up. I mean, why bring it up? Because they're not gonna pay
I
the
don't know.
attorney fee. So I mean, it doesn't make sense. He asked, "Can you cash app him?" Here's what he says. He said, "Can you cash app him?"
Can I cash app who?
It said Cool P has been down since R. Kelly days. Yep. Cool
I
P
sure have.
used to be the one paying for the transcript, $700
Seven,
and
750 here and there, 500 here and there, and when y'all didn't meet what needed to be paid, I paid the balance.
You sure did every single time. Every time.
And gave her money for this, that, and the other, and say, hey, don't worry about that money. Just keep that. Put it on whatever else you needed to do over there. But y'all ain't heard from me this past whatever because I had shoulder surgery and I've been sick. And I've been high on my own meds and going through physical therapy. And I've been sitting back quiet, ain't able to type, and my mouth been closed. And as y'all and as y'all can tell, I'm a little bit I want to say the wrong thing. I'm a little bit overly protective of my girl. We get into it like we got into it earlier today. But she's still my girl.
Well, I didn't fight with you today. That was you and Stephanie.
I was pissed off at you. Shit.
For what? Because I unblocked everybody. She got mad because I unblocked everybody.
I sure did. I sure did. But I understand it. But I didn't like it. But I said cool.
Me and Stephanie unblocked everybody. So that's why I know nobody was blocked, because my block list had nothing unless somebody blocked somebody afterwards.
And the reason that I wanted her to wait so we all could have a conversation together. I even went to Dee's channel, but I tried to find a way to message you to say, hey, can we all just talk? Because I felt like an adult conversation really needed to happen before some unblocking happened. That's what I was pissed about.
But
then they explained to me why they decided not chilled. I said, I'm going to shut up. I ain't going to say a word. I'm going to be quiet. Go back in my corner. And Sylvia always puts me in a corner because my mouth always gets me in trouble. I'm outspoken. I am.
I don't know why he keeps saying he's blocked. I unblocked everybody, so I don't know what the heck he's talking about. I unblocked every single body. Even people that's been blocked for years is unblocked. Who Shay said, why you come for her? Explain why you came for her. Shay said, why you came for her?
I had to unmute. I had to go back and unmute. You know what, Shaylee, I just really didn't like some of the comments and stuff that you was saying in just the chat. That was all. Because like I just heard, like you just saw, I typed in there, you was mostly in the chat. I didn't hear you on the panel. You were mostly in the chat. So I said that, but some of the things that you were egging on and doing and saying and this, that, and the other, I didn't agree with. But when we decided that blocking was going to happen, I did put your name in there and say you were there and you were making some ill-fated, probably meant to be, as y'all thought, were funny things. But body shaming, bashing, this, that, and the other, to me, that's not really funny. I mean, if you was going to a comedian was doing that kind of crap, but this is supposed to be somebody y'all cut for, somebody y'all support, somebody y'all whatever. Maybe my 60-year-old ass is just too old school or whatever. I don't know, but I didn't find that respectful. And maybe that was a room, a chat, or whatever I should have been privy to with my old age standards or whatever, how you treat people and do. You don't go around bashing folks like I heard y'all doing, even in the chat, laughing and commenting and this, that, and the other. So yeah, I did throw your name in there that if you had a wrench, it should be taken too. But the following day, these two ladies got together and talked, and they decided to undo it. I felt like the undoing should have happened after everybody had a conversation and we all rationally talked.
But Stephanie and I are the most rational ones. So Stephanie
I'm not.
blocked everybody. Her and I had a conversation, and I unblocked everybody.
And I get that way 2-3 days later after I think about it.
But when I'm woke up and then I hear stuff and I'm discombobulated, I just blocked everybody and say, hey, we'll deal with this tomorrow. And that's the way it happened. But
But
then extra stuff was going on. I'm like, come on. I don't
but
need
I am going to tell y'all this. There is a recording out there. Somebody has it. And I still advise, even from here today, you need to listen to it, so you can hear for yourself the order. Because I'm gonna tell you something, guys, girls. I was there in that thing. Y'all did start out talking about this case. You did. You really did. Somehow or another, it switched. I left my phone, my headset in here, and I came back. And then I don't even know how it got started because I missed that part. Y'all went to bashing on Sylvia. Later on, towards the end, before y'all bid adieu and goodbyes and this, that, and the other, y'all were more calmer and back talking about the case. And before y'all ended the thing, you guys was talking about what y'all was gonna do. Y'all really do like Sylvia, this, that, and the other. And I even told somebody today that I really think emotionally you guys was just kind of hurt by losing the wrench, getting blocked, and or these are and or. And I'm not saying everybody got blocked or everybody, everybody did lose their wrench, but everybody didn't get blocked, everybody didn't get timed out. So whichever it applies, I feel like that really hurt y'all, it really bothered y'all. I did say that to someone today. I'm pretty sure she's in the chat. She can type it that I did say that. And my suggestion was calmly have a conversation and talk about it, because I'm going to tell you something. I really enjoyed y'all coming up there and having y'all's conversation about the case and this, that, the other. It was very informative. It was fun. It was very interesting. Tasha, if you're listening, I didn't think it was very cool that one day when you came on the channel, the first thing you want to tell her is about what Seti did. That's you bringing mess about another channel to her.
Yes,
You
she
should have
is.
did that privately. That wasn't cool.
Here she is right here.
But I didn't say
Okay, so
nothing
and Cool
about it.
P, let me address you really quickly, right? And I'm
Okay.
gonna say this in the most respectful way. When I brought that to Miss Sylvia about Seti, I was just informing her of the shade that I seen that she might not have been aware of. So it was not
Cool.
about no mess. It was not me even talking about Seti. I just didn't personally like him talking about her.
And
But
Now
that's
let me
cool.
say,
But
wait,
what I
wait,
did,
wait,
but
wait,
what
wait,
I
wait, wait,
did
wait,
say,
ladies, hold on. 1 second. Natasha, the person that did this, that did send me the stuff that night, did the same thing you did.
Okay, so listen, let me tell you this, and I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I'm a Florida girl, so when we ride out, we laugh, we talk. I can laugh and joke about my mama. Am I gonna let somebody disrespect her? No. At the start of that live, we were literally talking about D and what was going on with D. I was working. Typically, when I'm watching your live, I am working, so I don't catch everything that's said. But what I did see was D was gone. And I said, well, where D at? When they made the notion to want to go on that live, we got on that live. We started talking. You digging me got her ugly ass up there and she started talking shit to D. Me and KD tried to diffuse that situation. She was very disrespectful. First off, you can't start cursing at somebody and then get mad when they call you names. When you say something about somebody, just be aware that they're going to say something about you. So as that situation is going on, we all laughing. Of course, D mad. So D saying a lot of stuff. He's saying a whole bunch of stuff. I'm a laugh and I'm a rag too. You know what I did say? My son just said, because D brought something up and he said it when he came up about the money situation, about Cool P and the Cash App. My son said, because he watches sometimes with the live with you, he said, well, why did Miss Sylvia need a cord after she had got the $300?
Y'all talk about my cord too?
My son said that. He said that.
yes.
And I brought it up to the chat and I was talking. We laughing, we joking. And I'm like,
Shout out to
it seemed a
Mel.
little fishy. It seemed a
They
little fishy to me. And
Shout
I
out to
said
Mel.
it. And what I said was, and I said that. I said Mel the one bought her the cord. But what I also did say was,
Mel Stewart is the one that brought me to, not Mel Smith, Mel Stewart.
I didn't know which Mel it was.
Mel Stewart.
But what I did say was I would speak on what I said. And I specifically said that, if I was Miss Sylvia and I talked like I had some sense, I also gave advice. I laughed and rapped with D, but KD didn't say anything. The conversation of whoever brought it back to you, that was my voice. Me and KD sometimes overlapped when we were talking, but it was me laughing and joking. I didn't even feel any type of way because I don't got a bone in this. I really didn't care.
Let me have her voice with yours. KD, say something.
Miss Sylvia, I just have one question. Why is it that you can be so you know, you don't talk to Sierra just fine. You don't talk to Slick. You don't apologize to them too. You're even having a conversation with Natasha, the one who actually made the comments. But when I was speaking, you didn't have nothing to say to me. The only thing you said was, I need to get the tape. I need to get the tape. So I'm feeling like, is it something personal there? Like, what is it? If
Oh,
everybody is telling
and
you
you
I didn't say it, and
I
yet
was
you're still talking about you need a tape, you have yet to run back and say, oh, Natasha, well, let me get the tape. Let me get the tape. Sierra, let me get the tape. Slick, let me get the tape. Like, but with me, you didn't have nothing to say. You didn't even want to engage in the conversation with me. You just said, I'm going to get the tape.
I was listening to you. I'm a listener. If you notice, I don't talk much.
You were just talking to Sierra and Slick and even D just fine, but you said not one word to me other than I
Go
need
back
to
and
get the
listen
tape.
how many words I've said to them.
Okay. All right.
So my situation was to come up here because I know a lot of people said in the chat or whatever, KD wasn't the one who said it. I said it. I had no intentions behind what I said. Even at the end of it, I'm like, D and KD said it. KD, the one actually brought it up first, was saying, well, maybe you and Miss Sylvia need to talk. And what I said to them was, I said, in the morning, all y'all wrenches gonna be gone. Because I knew
Right.
anybody, and the reason why I said it is because when somebody comes in alive, especially going off like that, of course they're gonna bring back in.
Hello?
She's gone.
Nobody was talking trash about you. But now I'm gonna tell you where I got upset at. What I got upset was the situation came when you sent KD back her money. KD made the announcement on that live that you sent back her money, and she said what you said. I said, well, dang, I done gave her money. She ain't sent me back mine, and I was just being funny. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? And we laughing about it. Nobody even because
But
the money ain't
did I give you back
that
your
big
money?
of a
Did I
deal.
give you back your money too? Because you sent me a request.
Listen, you know why I sent you that request for my money back? Because I heard through the grapevine that because I didn't get on your live that next morning. I didn't wake up until later. I actually woke up late. And then I got on a different app and they were talking about it. And I heard that you said something about, oh, you'll send everybody back their money. And you know what I said? I said, if it was that serious, make sure she send mine back too. And then when I heard all the other sneak stuff that was said, and maybe it was a misunderstanding, but the way I am, I'm very direct. I'm not going to hide behind anything. So if I feel any type of way about anybody, I'm going to say it. I'm going to voice my opinion. I'm going to say it. That's why when I wrote in there, once I got fed up, I said, you know what? Go ahead and send me my money back. Because what I'm not going to do is have nobody take no little shots at me. It may have been fueled by a misunderstanding, but the way I am and how I act, I don't like certain things. And this is no disrespect to you at all, but PB got me fucked up because what I said was, and I meant it. I said what I said, and I don't have a problem repeating it to you or nobody else. And I told them that on that channel that day. I said, well, maybe the situation is the way it is because Miss Sylvia might be listening to other people instead of actually coming to figure out what's going on her own. And just like you sat and had that conversation with Seti, you should have had that conversation because you said, when I told you that, you said that you were going to go have a conversation off the side with Seti. I thought Seti was being very disrespectful to you, very disrespectful. But the energy that he gave you in that chat, you never gave D that. You didn't give D that energy. I'm sorry, you gave D the energy that you should have gave Seti because Seti was very disrespectful to you.
Sadie and I are very close. You guys don't know. Him and I are very close.
I don't know what you feel like is close, but
me and him have conversation behind the scene on phone, on the telephone.
If it's like, so do you have D's phone number?
No, I only have Seti's phone number.
Mic drop.
What?
That's it. Enough said.
Oh. Go ahead, Natasha. But see, Justin, he was not talking about me. He was talking about George, and they got it mixed up. They were thinking that he was talking about me because he mentioned something that related to me of me being in the courtroom. He was talking about George. Him and I had a conversation before he even put it out about George. Natasha, what happened to your phone?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm still here. Maybe it timed out. I'm saying I brought it up to you because I'm like, maybe she's not aware. Maybe she don't know. Maybe she thinking that this person is actually genuine for her because you are not in. I'm not being funny. You're not in this age group where people do take little shots at you and you don't realize it. But he was definitely taking a little shot with you, and you just don't see
No,
it.
it was
But
not.
everybody else seen it.
It was not me. It was George Cheedy he was talking about. Me and him had a conversation before he even went on there and did that live. It
So
was
did you
George
not?
Cheedy.
So did you not see the comments in your chat when he was talking about you?
I saw
While
it
you were
because I was talking about the numbers and he was talking about I don't need no numbers. Yeah, me and him talked about that.
directly after, George Cheetah ain't never said nothing to him. He ain't never said nothing to him. That man ain't never mentioned Steady name for him to make no live about him and saying, "Oh, I get an interview for you," just because you sit down there every day. He was being sarcastic to you. I don't know if you
No, that
realize it.
was
And
George Cheedy. He was talking about. George is the one that did Vlad. George is the one him and him was going back and forth about. Because George made a comment about the reporters that's in the courtroom is the ones that get the real information. So he got mad with George. That's
no, he
yes.
got mad at no. Listen, and the reason why I'm saying he got mad at you because he
No,
said it. Listen, Miss Sylvia, you can go back in that live and you can quote me on it.
I was listening to
He
him.
said in that live, in that little snippet that he did, he said when he said exactly what you said in your lunchtime live when he said that, oh, and y'all saying people in a courtroom only know so much. You said that specifically. You said, and y'all say that
And
y'all
and
don't listen to them other people. Listen to the people that's in the courtroom. You said
George
that.
said it too the same day. George
But,
said it as well.
but that's what I'm saying. Like the clickbait could have been easily said, "Oh yes, George," but I really feel like that he taking shots at you. I may be wrong,
You are
but
absolutely wrong because him
I
and
may be
him
wrong,
talked
but
about it.
I'm telling you, I have seen people like it. People do it all the time,
It
and
was George. I promise you. Him and I was talking about it before he even posted it. Anything that said he put out, he always reach out to me before he put it out. It was George. Because even Charles came and told me about what, said he told him about George, what he said and stuff like that. And I don't even know about Charles. It was George. So you got it mixed up. You were wrong.
well, I may be wrong on that situation, but what I will say respectfully is you do owe KD a apology because KD didn't say anything to you. KD was more upset about the situation of what was happening because she thought that you
But you
were
owe me
talking
an
about,
apology.
huh?
You owe me an apology.
Who?
You.
What do I owe you an apology for?
Because you're the one who said it. KD didn't say it.
I no. So wait a minute. Let me tell you exactly what I said. What I said was that didn't make any sense. So I
Call me
did bring it out. I
a scammer. You
definitely
call me
did.
a
And
scammer. You call me all kinds of stuff.
what I said you were a scammer.
Yeah, you
So
did.
let me tell you what I did say. Definitely after you pissed me off, I said that shit do sound like a scam. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna be honest with you. Koopy, this no disrespect to you whatsoever. And I work in finance. And I make a great bit of money. I've never seen pyramid schemes happen all the time. And it made sense when I'm hearing what's going on and what other people are saying that is happening. And I'm like, dang, that do sound like a scam. It definitely does because at the end of the day, this person saying, "Oh, I'm gonna send you $300." It didn't make any sense to me until my minor son said something to me, and I said it in that chat. I said, "Well, dang, why are you asking for a court?" No, and I'm not saying that you can't ask your supporters for a court, but I'm saying why are you asking why are you saying you need a court and you position it like, okay, I know these people are gonna get it for me, so I'm gonna say I need a court, my court dying, which I know they want you to be at a report, but at the end of the day, if my court die, I'm gonna go buy me a court. I don't know what your financial situation is, and I'm not saying anything wrong with that situation or whatever, but what I can say is that I've never it seemed more like begging to me, and the fact that and before I even said anything to you because I didn't even care. honest to God, really about that money. I sent that $5 that you sent me back. I sent it to my son as soon as you sent it to me. That $5 didn't make or break me. The thing was, when you said you were sending back money, I'm like, okay, well, where the fuck my money at? Because I want my money. I work hard for my money. So anybody that say they feel petty for it, no. If somebody say, oh, they're gonna send their money back, they're gonna send it. But one thing I can say is, Miss Sylvia, no matter what, if I say something, I'm gonna stand on it. If I don't fuck with you, I'm not gonna fuck with you, and that's that period. But at the end of that live, and Cool P can tell you if she was really in there, everybody said at the end of that live, oh, let's D, well, y'all need to have a conversation. I said I ain't saying shit because at the end of the day, regardless of whatever case may be, I'm gonna fall back before I get into it with anybody because I'm a real hothead and I do stuff. Like, so I'm not gonna sit up here and argue with nobody back and forth. So me laughing and posting in the chat, that's me being funny. I really don't got a bone in this fight because nobody really cares about the situation. I'm only watching this because Young Thug. I came in that chat because of the people. And I'm like, damn, it's cool. Like everybody laughing, we joking. I like to laugh and joke have fun because I'm serious at work. So it's giving me time to decompress from the stress that I got going on. And I'm laughing with y'all, not even really doing my work. And then for it to get that serious and you give your opinion, that's what people do. They give their opinion about a situation. Nobody's standing on, oh, we don't like Miss Sylvia, fuck Miss Sylvia. Like, yeah, you gonna once somebody say fuck you gonna say fuck them too. Cause at the end of the day, that's what it is. Ain't nobody gonna sit up there and be mad.
Right now. This one's saying it right now, and they ain't here.
Hold on, just watch the live stream on Leah Turner instead. Bro, you gotta feel me. I came from law and crime. That don't do nothing for me. I watch the lead attorney too as I'm watching Sylvia. So I'm not watching Sylvia's live to listen to it. I'm watching Sylvia's live to listen to the chat. I have like 7 devices going on at the same time. Watch it and listen to a different commentary about this trial. I'm actually writing my final paper about this trial. So the fact that what's going on is intriguing to me. I'm looking at it from a perspective. I thought y'all was a family. But it don't seem that way because there's a lot of shade going on. And one thing, and like I said in that chat, and I'm gonna drop down after this, like I said in that chat, you need to get your mods together because a dog that'll bring a bone, a carry one. You did me sit up there and said like she was riding for you and she was saying this and saying that. The only thing that she did do was get up there and argue with D. She ain't say not one word towards, oh, Sylvia this or Sylvia that. She ain't say nothing. You giving these people too much power on your channel. And they not doing the right thing. Because if that was the case, it was going to be even across the board. You know how many times I've seen you laugh and joke with Pastor. I've seen you laugh and pick with Pastor. I've seen you roll your eyes at Pastor. But it's supposed to be a professional channel. So it's like picking and choosing when things are serious and when it's not. And I'm not saying that you can't do that because this is your channel. But if you wanted D and them to be respectful, D joke like I joke. So what I would have wanted was, and just like I told D, what I would have wanted was for you to say, hey, like, I'm getting a little bit more exposure. Pull me to the side or contact me. You can write D and say, hey, D, email me your number. Like, or anything, like it said anything, so he could have reached out or you could have talked to him and had a sidebar conversation with him and let him know, like, hey, this is what I'm trying to do with my channel or whatever the case may be. I see people all the time in the lead attorney chat cursing, they talk trash, they do whatever the case may be. Even in all these other channels, I get that you're a smaller channel.
Everybody runs a channel differently. Nobody runs.
Correct. And that's why I say I get that you're a smaller channel, but your channel is your channel. Stop allowing other people to control your channel. I'm not saying it's anything wrong with how you're handling your channel, but letting other people speak up for you when that's not your opinion, because you dig me, has gotten sideways a couple times in the chat. That's what made me say, oh no, fuck this. I'm really done. Like, I'm good. Send me my money back.
You got your
and
money.
I'm only here right now to say what was said because I feel like that you was trying to blame KD for something that she didn't do. I'm gonna be honest with you and say I said it. I'm laughing and joking about it because D said something about it. And he's salty. He ain't even really mad. He's just salty. So we laughing and joking. This is supposed to be funny. This is supposed to be a way to let loose. So we having fun. not thinking it was gonna come back to you the way it did, but to the bitch that did bring it back to you, that old hoe don't got shit else better to do with her time than to sit up there and call somebody late at night and sit up there and, because she fucking miserable and want to make somebody else's life miserable and not relate information correctly. That is fucking hearsay. She heard it from a third party place and she did not hear the full conversation. I would have rather Cool P came back and told you the next day or came back and even told you that night, because rationale would have been like, okay, I'm gonna tell you the whole conversation because she heard the whole conversation, not bring you back no mess to be messy to try and make like she just a big dog, and then coming back in the chat with people that's there and they still coming back to talk to you. They still writing you, Slick writing you, and you did me saying stuff to Slick. She deleting his messages when he writes something, like stuff like that. That's nasty. That's nasty and that's intentional. And I think that that's what fueled the fire to the confusion. But that's all I wanted to say. I don't have no ill will towards you. I know I said a lot, but I don't have no problem with you. I don't like the shit that happened, but I'm good. I wish you much success with your life. I condone it. I'm the one that even said that D had a long titty. I'm talking about you did me had a long titty. That wasn't D, because I was laughing and I made the extra joke about it. And then D adopted what I said.
Right. So when I came back into the room, because like I said, I left my headset and my phone in here. When I came back into the room, I heard that. But I thought you guys, and I did apologize to D for that, because I was the one that said that D was talking about Sylvia. So I apologize to him for that because I was wrong for that. But I did hear that being said, but it wasn't about Sylvia. But I still stand on my word to say, still was a fucked up thing to say about you digging me. But you know,
Yeah,
hey.
I mean, it was a fucked up thing, but I thought he said long titty. So they was, because I'm laughing at what she said to him. Like, she called him a pussy ass nigga. So I'm laughing at her comment to him. Like, I'm making jokes about the whole situation. This ain't got nothing to do with no specific person. I'm ragging at everybody because it's funny. Like, this is a decompressing moment because we really were supposed to be talking about the trial, but then everybody had questions about D.
You're right. You did. Your final words was, you was done. Just like what you just said. That was your final word. I did hear that. And again, I don't know y'all's voices with the names, and there was no names on the screens. It was just like little round dots, little round whatevers, and some of them was white.
You, Sylvia. I told you.
That's true. And I did say that to someone else who's in this chat, and I know I told her that, and then she probably could type that to you and say that in the chat and say that that's exactly what I had told Cher with her. I don't know the names and I don't know the voices like that. It was two women, and the rest of everybody else was kind of like in the chat talking crazy, talking comments, making laugh and this, that, and the other, and blah, 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 throwing shade in. Yes, y'all did talk about the cord. Y'all also talked about the hotspot. Y'all said that her hotspot is part of her cell phone bill. Y'all know y'all paid her cell phone bill when they paid for the hotspot. She getting over on that. Y'all did say that, but towards the end of y'all, towards the end of y'all's conversation,
y'all were mad about everything. Dang.
Listen.
So
towards
the end, you gotta watch the whole thing.
You gotta
so
think we're not gonna lie about what we said. That's the thing. Nobody's lying about what we said.
But you're not
joking about it.
Okay.
Nobody's gonna lie about what they said. We joking about it.
That is not a joke.
That is though, because if somebody say, "Dang, yeah, well, we have somebody else to pay it," because they salty about it. But see, this the thing, and this is what you don't know.
Did y'all see the
situation? They didn't tell you everything that happened. They told you bits and pieces because that hotspot was not brought up on that live. That hotspot was not brought up initially on that live. A part of it was said. Somebody said something about helping with the cell phone bill with your thing, and they said, "Well, dang, how much is it?" But they didn't go into detail like what you talking about in that live. So somebody added extra stuff to it.
Because that's why I heard it in that live the other night. That's why I heard it at.
Cool. I have a question. Did you record the whole thing? Did you stay for the whole thing?
I stayed for it, but I didn't record it. No, I was not the one that recorded, but there is someone that has the whole recording.
I don't care about the recording because I wish you would honestly put it back out now.
And go ahead. Ask your question.
No, I was just gonna say, I just want to make this is one because I'm fading fast and I forgot. I'm about to forget. you made a comment about in the end, then it became Miss Sylvia again. I am not from the South. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have to say ma'am to anybody. That's just not my thing. I wasn't raised that way. So that's not a common practice for me. So if it switches between Miss and Sylvia, it was never a disrespectful thing on my part. I can't speak for anybody else, but to say that, and I seen somebody say that in the chat too. They said that when I was up here the first time that my tone changed, and then at the end it went from being Sylvia, it went from being Miss Sylvia to Sylvia. That's a very poor talking point if that's going to be what you stand on, because that's not.
I kind of didn't get a chance to finish saying where I was going with that, because I had to go switch mics. But where I was trying to go with that is this: all of y'all towards the end were more like, what y'all want to do. Do we want to stay off that channel? And then y'all all said how law and crime, we can't do this. But over here, at least we could chat with each other. I'm over here to holler at my folks and this, that, and the other. Okay, so what Slick, what you gonna do? D, what you gonna do? Y'all all did that. And you all determined, except for the voice. I'm catching the voice. Tasha, that was you that said, fuck that, da-da-da. Once you did that, I'm out, blah, blah, blah.
I said, fuck that,
okay.
I'm cool.
Oh, all right. Calm down. I'm just saying, let y'all know. I'm trying to complete the point. I'm trying to complete the point of what I was trying to make earlier before my mic started tripping. You guys all decided that y'all was just going to stay in the bushes, still support the channel. One of y'all said, we're not going to hit the like, but I get my information from there because Sylvia is, I'm sorry, one of y'all said Miss Sylvia, one of y'all said Sylvia. She is in the courtroom, and you still, one of the things that you can get from her that you don't get from law and crime is this: she's there and she can give you the point of view. However, one of y'all did say something like, yeah, but who's to say that what's that woman Hilton was crying or not? We just know that from Sylvia. Do we really know that? Do we have anybody else that can confirm that? How do we know that Twister and all these other names that she called these jurors, Twister and Zesty, she might have just come out and call her a fag, blah 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 blah. That's wrong for that. But how do we know when she give her take on what the jurors were saying, or how they were, wrong word, how they was looking in their expressions? That's just her interpretation. We really don't know that that's true. And then one of y'all said, yeah, but she's the only one there that we have that can tell us that type of information. So let's just all say we're going to be there and we're going to be in the bushes, but we're going to support it that way. But we ain't going to push no likes. We ain't going to donate no money. Am I going the right direction with how it ended toward the end?
No, for sure. But I think you're making it seem, well, I just want, at least on my part, I'm not a follow the leader. They'll tell you that I've been the one that's saying I'm still going to support. So even if they didn't care, I've always still said that I was going to support Ms.
Exactly.
And
did you hear what I said? One of y'all did you hear what I said? One of y'all said this, one of y'all said that. Because see, again, you have to understand, ladies, I don't recognize and know hardly any of y'all's names and voices because I have been sick. I have been out of the mix totally and been just kind of like kicked back. I'm in and out. I've been on medication. That's why I have not been so active in this chat or on the panels and such because of such. So I don't know y'all. And that's why I'm saying one of y'all said, because I can't say who said it because I don't know the voices. And that's why in the chat, I kept saying, Sylvia, play the tape.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I wish we could roll the tapes back because I can only speak for my comments, and so that was one of them. And I just want to clear: you were the one that told her about the live.
No,
Randa.
No.
So I think that because I know that
I was not. I didn't get a chance to because she already knew about it by that morning. I was not going to call her and wake her up. I was talking to someone else that's part of this core group that we're in. I was talking to that person last night, and we said, me and her said, we were not going to call and wake her up. Let's try to talk to her tomorrow sometime about it.
Yeah, okay. And I said you put up a comment, Miss, and I'm forgetting things you said. I think the comment said like, don't let this discourage you. That is not my intentions in any way. And somebody said something about a wrench as well. I still had the wrench when the live was happening. So it's for sure not about a wrench to me. I don't care. I just felt like I was grouped into a situation when that was not my thing. And I think I understand you're saying you didn't know the names and all of that, but to group all of us we all agreed at the end that it was like, we felt it was still small before we went to sleep. We really did. Now I can't speak, like I said, they grown, they can have their feelings about you or whatever. I never said nothing about you working out because I'm not getting up at 5:30 in the morning to watch it. So I don't even know. I ain't never seen the video. I'm one of them one you said it don't be a lot of people. It's not me because I'm not waking up that early. So I've never made a comment on your body. I've so none of that applies to me. And you apologized already, but I just want to like cool it back down because it's really not that serious. Like I said, I was still now I did say I wasn't gonna like because I think Miss Fat said I was hating. I'm still a little salty, so I might not like, but you get the view from me, so I think that count.
Yes, it does. And there was one other person here that had nobody talked about, and that's Rico.
Well, I can't speak for Rico. That's Rico.
No, I'm just saying that he was there too. And there were some comments that he made. However, some of them was funny. I enjoyed the little conversation he gave about coming from New York and moving to Atlanta and which thug get out, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. I ain't gonna recap the whole damn thing, but y'all know that I heard it.
Okay. I believe you heard it because
it was off and on. Because see, I work at night. I'm usually one up. I was up doing highway taxes.
Mm-hmm.
So I was up just listening.
And that was never a question. We believe that because we when Miss Sylvia was driving to work that day, and I'm trying to remember to say Miss Sylvia because I don't want anybody to think I'm being rude. When Miss Sylvia was driving to work that day, the day after everything happened, we were telling her like, yeah, the comment was said, so we knew she saw it, but it was relayed back wrong. And I think it's grouped up and it's keep being a y'all thing. It wasn't a y'all thing. Everybody's opinion was their own.
Yeah,
I'm not going to cut anybody off or tell them that they
guilty.
can't speak.
I'm guilty for that, and I apologize that I just didn't sit there and say, okay, this is the voice, and I'm trying to learn because again, I was working too, but I was listening. Okay, there was one time I wanted to come up and say something really, really bad, but I was like, no, you know what? I'm not gonna get. I'm not gonna do that. I know I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that because Sylvia called you guys her YSL family.
And
right?
That's what I thought it was.
So I was going to take my concerns that I heard to her when I had a chance to talk to her about it and let her figure out whatever she wanted to do with it, however she wanted to do with it. Yes, I was pissed enough to where I felt like them wrenches needed to go because I felt like y'all really, if you talk like that way, I didn't feel like you really had the back. And I've been there watching and going through things with Sylvia and seeing how folks do. And I'm the one that's always saying, no more new friends. Have a lot of y'all heard me say that or read me say that in the text and the thing? I'm the one that always say, stop giving out wrenches so quick.
Mm-hmm. And I understand,
get to know people. Let everybody get to know how you are and how your stance and how you feel, so they know what they should and should not be timing out any of that mess is when they're getting wrenches. I'm the one that told Sylvia, from listening to how other people and other channels that I be on, because I be on a lot, from political to basketball to football, you name it. I see how other folks go, what the crap they go through. I said, Sil, let them be members for at least 6 months or so. Get to know them. Let them get to know you before you hand out wrenches.
I agree.
Don't just hand.
I've been a member for a year, and I had a wrench. I don't even do anything with the wrench. That's why I'm saying it's not a wrench thing. That's why on this chat I gave it back because I'm like, I don't want to, because she was giving them out freely, but any person I timed out was on her, because she said I wasn't timing people out. I didn't even do anything with the wrench. And like Natasha said, I have a full-time job. I was watching everything while I was working. So I mean, I was just watching. It was all a good time. But like I said, it's no hard feelings. I'm still watching. And Miss Fat, she said that she never said me by name. I wasn't saying you said me by name. You said in the comments that you to not like or something like that. And I had said that earlier. I said I might not like that. That was just me being funny. I thought that was conveyed as well. But
right. And just 1 second. Until the person that said, oh, so One Cool P run the channel. No, I don't run the channel. There's a whole lot of time Sylvia put my ass in a corner quick. Because I'll just get out of control. Sometimes it's just I go to corner. But I can't give an advice. I can give an opinion. There's about 17 or 18 of us that we hold meetings and talk about and things like that.
See,
and we'll say, hey, maybe you should, maybe you shouldn't, this, that, and the other. But the ultimate decision is Sylvia. And her and I would have big problems because I disagree with the decision that she'll finally make. But I don't turn my back on her. I haven't walked away from.
I just don't want to be in the comments.
like today. I told somebody. I said, you know what? I need to take a moment. I need to take a moment. I just need a day. I just need to process and think. I said that earlier today because she said something to me this morning that pissed me off. But here I am fighting for her because that's my girl. I love her like she's my sister, and I am older than she is.
And that's what I said. I don't know if you were here early. I was like, I know I'm not a day one. I know it's groups of people that ride for Miss Sylvia. And maybe I think I saw somebody in the chat say, like, what was the age range? All of you all are old enough to be my mother. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful about that, but those are the facts. And so maybe it's like a age gap situation too, but it's always been respect on my end. And I don't know if you have the power to do that. You can go back and check any comment I've made. They've never been disrespectful. And like I said, I just don't want to offend anybody. So the whole thing
Right.
about no jokes
You
and
know what?
stuff like
You know what
that,
the most interesting thing is? I don't even have a super wrench.
I
And I
didn't
told
either.
her I don't even want one. No. Somebody say, well, you have to. I don't think I have a super wrench. I don't have. I'm not one of them. I'm not one of the mods. I'm a regular mod.
Yep. Well, I'm not a mod, period. I just want to be in the chat
Ain't
and
that right, still?
Right.
and maybe
Cause
one day I'll feel
my black ass
come
was
back.
not in the meeting for the super mods that got the damn mods. I wasn't in that meeting, and if you wasn't in that meeting, you didn't get that wrench. I took my punishment on that. So no, sir. The person that made that comment, I don't run the channel.
Okay, well, I just wanted to say my piece. I mean, I don't want like I can't guarantee that I would be professional. That's why I'm more so like, if we gotta be professional, we can make a joke, and I'ma just,
Here's
stay in
what
the
I like
background.
to here's what I like to suggest, if I could, everybody here.
Okay.
We all serve some kind of humor here and some kind of laughter here, and we all have some kind of entertainment that we take away from this channel. Let me say, I'm sorry, the main channel. Sil, can you run these channels like simultaneously?
Why?
Because if they want to cut up and talk and this, that, and the other,
It's still go on the other one. It's going to show on the other one as well.
okay,
But
it would.
And
Okay,
can
I'm not
I
saying
just
she
say
got to
something real
change
quick? I ain't gonna
anything.
be up here long. I just want to say something.
Go
I'm
ahead.
new to
okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
I'm new to the channel. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't no day one and I ain't no yesterday neither. But I'm kind of new to the channel. But I will say at the end of the day, I mean, this is a good thing that you bringing everybody on the stage and everybody able to say their piece. I think that's a start to rebuilding whatever it is that has already been built. But my thing is, I think that for everybody that got over in that other room, they did what they did. They said what they said, however they was feeling in that moment. And I know a few of them had admitted that, you know what I mean, they was mad about certain things and different things like that. And I don't like Glanville, but one thing that Glanville did say in court, and I know what I'm saying, that sometimes you say stuff and you can't take it back. You know what I mean? So even though you did get over on somebody else's channel and do what y'all did and said what y'all said, y'all knew that was gonna hurt the woman. So I don't even know why y'all chose to do that. But like I said, at the end of the day, everybody make their own decision and do what they say they gonna do, and it is what it is. But I just think that at the end of the day, if you one of the people that was in the room and you didn't say nothing, you might well have said everything
Did you
that
watch it, Justin?
everybody else said. No, I ain't
Did you?
watched it. I'm just speaking
Okay, so
on
you
what
don't. I
I'm
don't
just
think you
speaking
should
on.
say that because I came to her defense.
I'm just speaking on what I want to speak on right now. That's what
Okay,
I'm
I'm just
doing.
saying I came to
Okay,
her
okay,
defense.
okay. You done said a lot, and now I'm saying what I'm saying.
Okay,
So
I just want to throw that
okay,
in
all
there.
right. Well, let me finish saying what I'm saying then.
Go ahead.
So my thing is, at the end of the day, if you in the room and you don't say nothing, you just as guilty. If you feel like something is said wrong, now if you don't feel like nothing is being said wrong about the woman, then yeah, you sit up and chill in the cut. But if you feel like it's going too far, hey y'all pipe it down a little bit. You know that might be a little too much. And then you can say, well, you know what? Maybe you just mad about your ranch, or maybe you mad about your $5, or maybe you mad because you ain't the ranch manager, or whatever all that is. But at the end of the day, regardless of how, I don't think nobody in here is under the age of 18. So we all grown at the end of the day. So if we come in here to have a good time, let's have a good time. If she say pipe it down, pipe it down. Wait till we do the night recap, and then wait till we come on this side or whatever at the night recap. That's when Pastor be on. Y'all know I always
But
cut
that's
up
all
in the
still the
chat.
same
You
channel.
know
I
what I'm
thought.
saying?
See, that was my understanding. Was that it's
But
all
it's
the
at
channel.
night though, you know
Period.
what I mean? I know at the night chat we be cutting up, and then the daytime I say little slick stuff every now and then. But I understand like in the daytime it's more going on where you know you got people in there who really don't even join us at night,
So
No.
at night, I'm gonna get a little bit more loose in that main channel than I would be in the daytime. But that's just by me observing and feeling the vibe of the room. If I see that everybody ain't throwing the jokes like we normally throw at night, then I'm gonna pipe it down a little bit. But at the end of the day, my thing is this the internet, man. Why we so emotional about anything, ranches or money or whatever? If you gonna give her your money, don't worry about what she spend it on. If she running the scam and you giving the money to run the scam, that's on you. But if you don't want to get no money, you ain't gotta get no money. Ain't nobody put no gun in nobody's head to give her no money. But if you do give your money, then whatever she's spending on, she want to go buy a 8 ball. That's on her. And let her do whatever. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I know you ain't gonna do. I'm just saying, like whatever you do, whatever she do with the money, it's her money once you give it to her. If you got to speak on what she gonna do with her money, or you trying to monitor the money, or worrying about whether it's a scam or not, you don't get the money and tell your people not to get the money and let them make that decision. But when we start trying to pocket watch and what she doing with the money and what she ain't doing with the money, that defeat the purpose. Just don't get your money no more. And then I hear people saying, "Well, I'm gonna come in there and watch, but I ain't gonna hit the like button." What is that hurting you by just hitting the like button? I
I
want to
already
see
said I
everybody.
was being joke. I was
I
like, I'm
want.
still a little salty about it. That's me being salty. I just said I was like, at least I'm liking because some of them ain't liking. I mean, some of them ain't
Hey, and
watching.
I agree with you on that. I agree with you on that. But my thing is, it don't take nothing but a flick of a button just to hit the like button.
I've
Even
liked
if you,
every
even if you
video. I
don't.
don't like nobody's video. I like for Miss Sylvia. So me not liking for one day is not gonna be a
Well,
problem. I'll like
it
tomorrow.
ain't. It's at the same time. Like if you say if you like at the end of the day, we all can make our own decision. Do we want to do? You know what I mean? You're a grown woman, regardless of how old you are. I know you said everybody here can be your mama, but you still
And
grown. So
I
you make your
agree.
own decisions and
And
everything like
that's what
that.
I
If you
did
don't
because
want to hit the like, that's on you. At the end of the day, I'm just saying like.
it's just me being funny, Justin. That's not a
Right.
serious
I
part
know,
of
I
the
know, I know what you're
conversation.
saying, but at the end of the day, man, I think the channel, you know what I mean, when I first jumped over here, I like the fact that everybody was family, you know what I'm saying, and we was able to cut up and joke. But I understand it though. It's the time to play and it's the time to be serious. I'm still gonna say what I'm gonna say in the chat. If I get timed out, I'm gonna sit in my little corner, and then when I get back in here, I'm gonna get back to what I do. But if she say, all right, now that's enough, then that's enough for right now. You know, I joke and laugh with Pastor all the time. We always be on Pastor. I think me and Slick were the first ones that really started that Pastor stuff with him and started clowning on him about that. But it's a time and a place for everything. And if the lady say it's her channel, if the lady say, all right, that's enough, then we gotta respect it and pipe it down or just get off the channel. Like at the end of the day, it's us. We ain't gotta bash her. But if y'all want to do a little roasting session or something, just wait. I mean, you know what I mean? Let the person be present. That's what I like, so she can get down back. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you're gonna roast somebody, make sure they present so they can get with it. That's my thing. But I'm
I
out.
agree. I just want Miss Sylvia, I got a question kind of about what he said. He said like the night thing. So can we joke in the night thing or is it the channel period? Because they were making it seem like it's the channel period. They said we never played on Miss Sylvia's main page. That's what was said.
We don't curse in that side. We're not.
I've never cursed on there. I'm talking about jokes, like making jokes about the situation. Like when we were protesting for D, you was like, that's when you made the comment about us playing, and that's why the views were going down. So are we not supposed to joke, period? Or like I know the cursing thing, like I get it, but I'm talking about like the joke specifically.
I'm not trying to be a tyrant, but it's just that in the daytime is more like he said, there are people that don't come on at night.
I get it. It was just the comment about the joking was made during the afternoon session. That's why I was just like, well, it's getting strict in here, I guess. That was my, I guess, misunderstanding.
I mean, it's not a problem joking, but he kept after. It was more like, okay, I think I had timed somebody out, and then he made a comment about why am I timing somebody out? I thought you said not to time, but I'm like, okay, this is my channel. Why is he trying to tell me not to time somebody out on my channel? And he was going back and forth with me on it, and then I said, I mentioned about it being my channel. Is your name on this channel? He says, this is infamous D or something like that. He kept going and going. Remember, he kept doing that. So
I remember.
Then I timed him out for 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Back, he started getting upset. So I said, you know what? Let me take his wrench. That'll teach him a lesson for a minute. So I took his wrench. And when I took the wrench, and then that's when you dig him, he blocked him. for I think 24 hours or 48 hours or something.
48 hours. Because
Yeah,
we
I just-
saw him this morning. Like at first, this nurse.
Right. I was just
I
gonna
saw
say
him
that.
this morning at first, and all of a sudden, I wasn't seeing his comments. So I'm not sure if it was a moderator thing,
Everybody.
but we were not seeing his
Yeah,
comments.
we couldn't see it.
Yeah, afternoon, we couldn't see D's comments at all.
That's why we were saying we think he was blocked, because we didn't know if it was a mod thing. Like when I was a mod, I could see everybody's comment, even the ones that were deleted, but we could not see D's comment. That's just us being honest. I don't gotta lie about that. We couldn't see him.
I blocked him. I mean, I blocked him the first time for 5 minutes. He got unblocked. I'm not blocked, timeout.
Timed out.
And then he came back. He still kept going. Then I did it for 30 minutes. And then he came back, and that's when I guess he got upset because I had done that. And then that's why I said, you know what? I'm going to take his wrench. I took his wrench away. And then that's when you digging me blocked him.
Miss Ina, I don't know how you pronounce it now. N-E-O-N. What is it? E-N-O? Yeah, I forgot. She was there too last night. Had a lot of good things to say about you, but she
But
commented
you don't
on.
remember my good things. I'm just playing.
I had to stop and look back at the phone. I had to stop and look back at the phone and say, who just said that?
I'm just playing. I don't need your confirmation, because I know.
Is it Sierra?
Yeah.
Sierra talking now,
Okay.
and then this nurse.
This is the voice. Sierra, yes, you did have some good things that you did say about Sylvia. You did. Towards the end, all of y'all did. That's what I just said. But when the bashing was going, quite a bit of y'all. I didn't say all y'all. But quite a bit of y'all jumped in on the bashing.
Well, it wasn't me. I always came to her defense, but I just want to say maybe it's like a misunderstanding. That's why I said maybe the expectations were off, and I didn't realize that I was supposed to like come to her or like stop it. But I just felt like y'all said, we all grown, we all have an opinion. Yeah. So that's why
I just wanted to comment on Miss Eno or whatever her name is, or however you pronounce it. I'm sorry, I don't mean no disrespect to you, young lady. Yeah, she said I was there, so I was guilty. Okay, I'll take that. If that's how you feel about it, I'll take that, because I didn't jump in and say nothing. Because I think somebody else typed about how because somebody else was in the chat and didn't say nothing, blah blah blah. This probably was a lot more people listening that didn't really say anything, but they wasn't in the chat commenting and jumping in. That's what I didn't do. That was the difference in me and some others that was in the chat typing and saying things, commenting, hee-haw, and laughing and carrying on this, that, and the other. I said absolutely nothing.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's part of compliance too.
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, I understand if that's how you viewed it, then you have the right to view it that way. That's just not how I took it. I thought that if me not saying anything, that was saying that I didn't agree, because I feel like if I had a comment to chime in on about that thing, I would have said it.
Would have said it, yeah. Same.
Like if I felt the way about you getting cat, I would have said it. Like Justin said, nobody has ever put a gun to my head and said I had to give you anything. I see them $5 challenges. If I don't feel like giving today, I'm not giving. So it was not a problem with me. And so I just felt like if I don't say anything, that's me saying that I don't have an opinion about that. Like I didn't feel a way about it.
Well, one thing the streets taught me in Dallas as a younger woman, some 30, some odd like that years ago. You don't bring a knife to a gunfight. So I'm not going to go in a gunfight with a knife. And that's so I just listen and I learn. Sometimes you learn your enemies. Don't take it personally, ladies. It's just a saying. Sometimes you learn your enemies just by sitting back and watching and learning, listening. That's all I got to say. But you ladies did no. I'm not saying you guys. I'm not saying
I was going to ask a question about the chat.
It's just the way. It's just the way that I was taught in the streets.
Person here, somebody needs to talk to this one here. Something's up with her. She's been in the chat.
Disregard it, Miss Sylvia. We trying to wrap it up. We don't want to keep this all night. It's okay.
She said, "This is not your job, not our job." Huh?
Because I'm nobody's enemy or what. I don't. I'm being honest. I muted for a second, Cool Piece, so I didn't see your. I didn't really get the gist of your statement right there. I'm not Miss Sylvia's enemy.
No. That's why I say don't take that personally. Because what I'm saying is, Someone said that I was complying because I was listening and didn't say anything. Okay, cool. I read that in the chat. I think Sylvia just
Oh,
said that
okay.
too. But here's what back in the day when I was out there doing my thuck thizzles out there on the streets of Dallas, Texas, doing things. You learn your enemies by sitting back and watching it and just chilling.
Oh,
You
okay.
don't jump in. You don't bring a knife. I being the knife, you guys being the guns. I'm not gonna walk in there with a knife in a gunfight. So it was all of y'all against Sylvia, the way I saw that. So I would have been a knife coming into a gunfight. So I'm
I
gonna
get you.
listen and I'm
I
gonna
guess,
learn. That
like
was
you
my
said,
parable.
I
And I
guess
didn't
it's
mean I
just,
didn't mean that by no disrespect to you ladies. I'm just saying that's how I took that. That's why I handled it the way that I did.
I get it. That's
Yeah,
what
I
I
could have
was
ran up in
making.
there like you digging me. What good would it have done?
nothing but make the situation worse and kind of
That's what
here
it
where we are
did.
today. Yeah.
And
Yep,
that's
that's what
why
it
I
did.
wanted to go. That's why I wanted to go to Miss Sylvia tomorrow, next day, and have a conversation with her and say, handle it however you feel like you want to handle it from there. But my suggestion would have been talk to everybody before you unblock.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Well, I don't want to keep y'all up too late. I know we got court in the morning. I
I'm gonna go back
I
to my
might
highway
come in the
tax
chat.
in a
I
minute.
don't know.
There's
I
no
might
in the
I
morning.
might type. Oh, it's no.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
I mean
it's
just Friday. Period. I just mean Friday.
look,
Period.
Sylvia, you know I'll be in your chat. I normally be one of the first ones up in there. I'll be in there tomorrow.
Yeah, you left me. You left me too.
Yeah, we all let we
I
we
was
have
in
to
my
take a
feelings.
stance,
I'm
Miss
not gonna
Sylvia.
lie, I was in my feelings.
But nurse, I didn't expect you to get in your feelings.
But like I will agree with what Sierra said earlier. If you would listen to it, I was not. I sent you money. What you shouted us out. We helped pay for things. I don't care about stuff like that.
But you know what? I don't even know why I took your rent.
So why you taking
That's
mine,
what
Miss Sylvia?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was like, dang. So when I saw it yesterday morning, I'm committed.
I told you I was half asleep, but I was
Look,
taking.
I was the first one on that live, and I was like, "Hey, number one." I realized I was green, so that's why I made that comment.
That's what I said.
Like,
I woke up to
got
it.
my rich taken. I was like, "Oh, okay."
I'm telling you, Miss Sylvia, we ended it. We was just like, I just know me and nurses gonna have our wrench in the morning. Not that we care about the wrench, but I just knew I wasn't gonna be in trouble because I'm like, I didn't say nothing. We didn't say nothing.
But I just want to throw this out there for the comments. This is not about a wrench.
It's not
about
because
a wrench,
when we did the live, we had a wrench. When we did the live, we still had the wrench. So it can't be about a wrench.
Yeah,
it was just like that's the measuring post because when we woke up, that was just like our punishment essentially. So that's why it keeps coming up. That's how we knew that that's how we knew that our comments offended Sylvia or lack thereof. Our comments offended Sylvia. So that's why we keep saying the wrench thing.
To be honest, I didn't see your comment. To be honest, only thing I did was hear some of the stuff that was being said.
Yep, you heard some of the stuff and you saw everybody on the panel and you just did a clean sweep. But I honestly think
I saw the panel people and I heard the comments.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that you would have done yourself more justice if you would have like maybe just let it wait because you would have saw that I was gonna still be in there in the morning. But when I got up, I swear, Miss Sylvia, it was the first thing I saw. I woke up that morning and I saw it had no wrench. And then you called me Woody. I said, now hold on. Now I'm not renting to nobody else's channel to talk down.
I said he had people around him like Woody.
You said this is what Thug is going through. So that means
I did.
So I took that as you calling me Woody. And so I said, I'm Woody now. Hold on now. So that's when I really was in my feelings about it. I said, oh, for sure, I'm not commenting because I am nobody's Woody. I'm like, I ain't running to nobody else's channel. Like I said, I'm still want to give you the view. So that's why I'm still watching because I do still support you. I just felt the way because I was just like, I did not do anything. Why am I being punished?
Shocked that Sierra was going to be part of it. I was like,
these are the people that I talked with in the chat. That's why I joined the panel because in all honesty, I was on your live talking to listening to the Nesto stuff. I don't even listen to Nesto. I don't care about Nesto, but I'm supporting you. So I was over there and then they told me that they were over there. So that's why I went over there because I thought in the live was titled, we were talking about the trial. But when I got over there, I think the Digging Me had just left. And so that's why when I got up there, that was like the topic of the conversation at the time.
Well, Digging Me, that's my sister. That's why I said I didn't even at what y'all said about whoever said it about.
I know. Stop saying y'all cool people.
I'm sorry. Whoever said it, damn it. Whoever said it about the long titty thing, that wasn't cool. And who called her cockeyed? I didn't like that either. I did
I
not
can't
like
say
that
that I
either.
wear glasses, so
That was
you
that
it for
was
sure wasn't coming
that was
from me.
that was not cool at all. I did not like that. That was not
Well,
cool.
well, we should end it here. You know, it's all.
Here's the thing. Why does everybody keep calling me a scammer? What? Who the hell did I scam?
I think it's more, well, at least in my opinion, why I never say anything is because I personally cannot confirm what you do with the money. I don't care what you do with it
You know what I'm
because
saying? If y'all giving me money, it's for me to take care of the things that I said that I'm gonna take care of. So I
I
don't
think it's
understand.
in good faith that we believe that that's what you're doing with the money. I think some people probably don't have that good faith. I personally like.
Even if I put the receipt out, they'd be like, "Oh, she paying too much for this." Oh,
Yeah,
she doing.
I don't read that deep. I don't read that deep into it. I don't care
And
one way or the
besides,
other.
this is her job. Like it or not, people, not y'all, people, whomever. Like I know y'all, yeah, Lee Jesus. Whoever's listening, like it or not, this is Sylvia's job. And the
I
only
get it.
how
That's
she
why
Yeah,
earns,
we
I
realize
just
that.
donated.
besides making money,
Mhm.
besides YouTube paying her, which is okay, you know, she gets money from this chat like anybody else that do
I understand.
content.
And
I
that's
also
why
think
we
it's the
would tell.
frequency, though. I think it's like
Yeah.
the consistent, like dropping in the chat. Let's donate. Let's don't. It's a little
Yeah,
nagging. I mean,
but you know what? Here's the deal. Here's the deal, ladies. Check it out. Y'all ain't the only somebody here. There be new people coming in. Sometimes there's
no, I
2,000
understand
people
about
in the
the
chat. Sometimes,
no, I get that.
okay, that's fine. That's fine. But there's 2,000 people that be in the chat. Today I hear it got up to 3,000. Okay, well, some of them might have just came in.
But
So
see,
yeah,
look,
let's
I
put
I'm
get
that
it.
good
out there
on that.
again.
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't care. Drop it a million times. But I was telling, just telling Sylvia, like, yeah, I realize, yeah, that's her job. That's why I cashed out her, PayPal her. I'm sure she, and I always joke in the little comments. I'd be like, from your fave nurse, or whatever. So yeah, I realize that's her job, and I appreciate her bringing that content. I know we can get it from anywhere else, but I like her commentary. I like the fact that
Yep.
she's
Right.
there. She put
And
for the
then
effort,
how
so
much
it's all good.
and then how much does it take to fill up a car for gas these days? And she's
Oh,
driving there every day
yeah.
back
I
and
was just about
forth.
to say it cost me about almost $60, so I could just imagine.
I get it.
Every day like that.
I want to answer. I mean, acknowledge Ash. She said we should just apologize. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not apologizing. I didn't do anything wrong, but I do think we should probably end it here. I'm trying to go watch Power. So I'll be there in the morning. I'll say hello. I'm gonna still try to like tone it back though, so I won't probably comment as much. I guess we can get a like since we came to an understanding, and we can just leave it there.
All right, that's acceptable. I appreciate that.
So,
and I apologize for whatever misunderstanding that I had a hand in. I did call the wrong names on some things.
mm-hmm.
I don't know y'all's names or voices, so big ups, and I apologize. And I still say I don't run this channel. Far from it. I'm just opinionated.
I agree. Well,
And you say how she just shot me down. Did y'all see that?
Oh man,
Okay.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you did when I said when I suggested simultaneously shooting this channel so that everybody that want to BS and laugh and talk go over there to the other one during the day. That's all I was suggesting. But I got
Oh
you.
yeah.
Hey.
So the comments from here are transferred to the other channel. Is that what you're saying?
No, I was just saying, why don't you
When I
air?
do it live together, it goes into the other live. It goes into
Does
the.
it? Oh, okay, cool. I did not know that. I'm not a content creator. I
That's
just
why
thought that there's a way.
you ever notice when I put both of them in, you see the slide channel and you see Infamous at the same time when I put one comment.
Okay. Didn't know that. My bad.
Tall,
I was just trying
Tall
to
Glass
create a
made a
way.
suggestion that I kind of agree with. She said maybe we should, before we get off, just give the rules and expectations going forward, just so we're clear and we hear from your mouth and we hear the tone and we know what to do and what we can and cannot do going forward.
Tall Guy's giving me homework.
On the spot homework. Q&A like right now. Chop,
If
chop.
you don't have any suggestions like this, they I don't know if they're talking to me or somebody else. This is your channel, so I'm not giving orders. I'm just suggesting more so. But all right, I'm gonna go. See you guys in the morning, I guess.
Same. See y'all tomorrow.
Rico, go ahead. You've been up here waiting. Rico? Did he fall asleep?
You know, could have been because he fell.
I ain't
Oh,
asleep.
okay.
What you mean
There
I
you
fell
go.
asleep? So what my name brought up for?
Obviously, somebody had something to tell you. Didn't you say something, Koopy?
Yeah, I said he was there on the chat last night. He was laughing. He was having a good time about the fun that was been made about you on the twerking machine. He said he thought somebody was BSing, but then he turned it on and there you is, this old chick up here twerking and going on. What was that comment you said about her? Come on, finish it for me.
So what was the comment?
No,
Reacting?
come on, finish it. Yeah, it was just reacting. Come on, what was it?
I don't even know the comment because it wasn't even that serious.
Okay.
Reacting? Okay, but
It
man,
cracking jokes, bashing, having laughing, having a good time that you young folks like to do.
young folks.
I'm 60, so I think I just throw that out there sometime.
All right.
I call myself being respectable, you know.
So he
I don't
doesn't
call you out your name.
he can't beat that one.
No, he can't. I caught that.
He said, "Oh, okay."
I might not look it, but I'm there.
Yeah, no, I heard my name, so I don't like. It sounded like you try to implicate me in whatever.
So your name
I
is
implicated you of being there and part of the conversation and part of the laughter and the jokes and the banter.
Okay, there was plenty of people that was part of the conversation in the chat that y'all not even speaking on.
We did that already. I think I hit on everybody. Did I not? Did I miss anybody?
Definitely
Who'd I
did.
miss? Who'd I miss?
Like even the Michael Williams dude that was in the chat.
He was in the chat. I told her that already, but he was in the chat. I said that.
Michael don't do anything.
Mike, and then that's what everybody.
You snitching, Rico?
What?
You snitching?
Yeah, shit, I'm snitching. I'm a civilian. I got off the streets.
Mm-hmm. Michael Williams was there. He was in the chat. He wasn't on the panel. He was in the chat. I don't remember anything that he said that was goofy crazy.
He said, "What did he do?"
I just said that. I don't remember reading anything that he said in there that was goofy crazy. I remember a couple of LOLs and some things like that, but quite personally, from what that I saw, I don't remember anything that I.
Okay, so if you mention me, you might as well mention him because all I did was LOLs and react. And really, I don't care about none of this stuff. Like I make real money. Like I don't.
I think you talked about the shirt that she was. You the one talking about the shirt that she had on? How ugly it was? This, that, and the other. The twerking.
What?
Was that you?
Up.
No, I asked you. That was a question. I asked you. I said, was that you? Okay.
I just they told me something about working out, and then I looked. I was like, oh damn, y'all was serious. I thought it was a joke because everybody was in there pretty much just joking, having a good time.
Yep. Yeah, I made fun of the fact that she was up in the morning and doing that,
and what them females was saying, what Katie was saying, what all of them was saying, they're telling the truth.
Yeah. We all admitted that. We all said that.
Well, I'm just saying it.
Anything else?
Well, yeah, I just came up here because I heard my name.
You was just there for the comedic value of it. You was there like a roaster of it. That's pretty much was your part. That's it. You was there for the jokes.
I was there for the jokes.
And then
we was having a whole other conversation.
And there was, and I said that already, but I said I wasn't going to recap that because that was kind of deep and personal, and I wasn't going to do that. That's why I left that alone. You told the story about coming from New York, going to Atlanta, and I don't want to fill in the rest. Okay?
Sure.
Am I lying though?
Sure.
And should I stop right there?
I don't care what you say, shawty. I don't know you. Don't know me.
All right. Well, I choose to stop right there because it doesn't pertain to this. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad towards Sylvia or nothing. It wasn't even about Sylvia or nothing. It was just about the city of Atlanta.
KP. So let me Koopy, I'm sorry. Let me say this right. And because Rico actually wasn't on the original live that you're talking about. He came in the chat. he didn't even get up there. He really only like laughed at certain things, and
Right.
kind of
I said
he didn't say
for the
anything.
comedic roasting of it.
But for you to say that you didn't see anything that Michael said that could have been offensive, Michael said he wasn't giving you shit else, Sylvia, not another dime, because he thought that you was scamming too.
See, and I missed that part because I
So that's
wasn't
what I'm
just sitting there.
saying.
I
Like,
was, again, wait a minute, hold on. What did I say that I was doing? I was working. I was doing highway taxes and I was listening. I wasn't really looking at the chat. I glanced, I saw names, that's it, but I wasn't reading them all the time. I did
Michael
say that.
said, you're a damn lie, he said.
So Rico, Rico, am I lying?
Not at all. Not at all.
Sierra can come back up here. Anybody else can come back up here. If I'm lying,
Not at all.
because like this the thing, and that's why we were having a conversation, because people were talking about it in the chat. I wish that KD would have brought that live up, but KD probably mad right now, so she ain't gonna bring it up because the comments will still be there. But you specifically said you weren't giving her no more money. So if we're gonna call it out, we're gonna call it out, because one thing I never am is a liar.
Michael, yes, you did, bro.
I'm never gonna be a liar.
I was laughing at stuff you was saying, bro.
You see, D say, Michael, I know you white. Everybody, like Slick, even tell you, Michael was in the chat. That's what made us talk about the money issue, if you want to be honest, because we were sitting up there having a conversation about what D said, and then Michael said something, and I said, you know what, that don't make no sense. But since everybody want to act like, oh, they didn't say nothing, it was other people that was on that live anyway. But I ain't no snitch, so I ain't gonna call a lot of people out. But I'm not gonna sit here and be funny and fake and phony and say other people wasn't concerned about it. So when we were having a conversation, we were having a dialogue. So let's be honest. While people sitting up here acting like they just forgot because y'all want to hold on to y'all
And then
wrenches.
really
I
the
don't
whole
care about
thing.
no wrench because I ain't never had one.
uh,
You know, the only person that I even can say that I was cool with, because I was joking, even with Randa. I was joking with Randa. I think Randa one of the coolest and realest people on the chat. Stevie, that might be who you need to listen to. You might need to have a conversation with Randa, because Randa gonna keep it real with you. That's probably the 100% only honest person that's on your chat.
No, Randa, everybody wasn't just talking about her. We was listening to what D was saying, and then D even himself was like, "Oh, y'all, I rock with Sylvia though." Da 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 da. Da.
No,
Like,
so Randa, this the thing, right? And I'm gonna be straight up with you. Nobody was going at her like 100%, like we making just ragging like the first day. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Nobody was. We was going back and forth between the situation of what was really happening. Now, when the money situation was brought up, everybody had comments on it. I'm thinking like, yeah, so we talking about it. It's a dialogue, so we talking about it. Yeah, we laughing and we making jokes. And I'm like, oh yeah, that shit don't make no sense. We having a good time or whatever. But for people to sit here and act like, oh, they ain't say nothing, and then I see the comment that Michael said, oh, what did I say? Let's talk about it. If that's the case, let's be for real. Because what we're not gonna do, we're not gonna lie. And I don't know if this the same girl that's on the panel right now, but I'm finna call her out too. Because if you the one that was in the Discord,
I'm coming to say what I said.
okay,
Who,
I
me?
just want to make sure.
Yeah,
I
no,
just want to make
can I
sure
say something?
because
I'm coming to say what I
mean
said.
we
I don't
talking,
have a
so
problem
let's
saying
talk
what I
about it. I'm
said.
never gonna lie. I'm
I
gonna
never
hold
was.
what I
I was
said.
on it. I was in the live, but I was in the comments. I didn't know what was going on. The next morning, I saw somebody say, "Oh, I didn't got my wrench taken." I said, "Who's running their mouth?" They said it was somebody called you digging me. I said, "Well, she needs to go. She carrying bones. She's being messy. She needs to go." And I said something about the shirt. Don't say that Rico said something about the shirt. I said something about the shirt, and everybody laughed because I didn't like the shirt.
I didn't say you said that.
No, I'm talking about
said,
Cool P said that Rico said something about the
Oh,
shirt. Rico didn't
correct.
say nothing about the shirt. Lily said something about the shirt. I said it. So for you to say that he said it, that's not right. I feel like this is what I came to say. I came to say what I said, but I also came to say that before y'all go back saying stuff, y'all need to get the whole story. And if y'all feel like Sylvia is your friend so much, one thing about Lily, if somebody my friend and somebody's talking about my friend, I'm coming and saying, hey, hold up, what's going on? Y'all really sat and listened and listened and listened and listened and went back and carried something and didn't carry it right. That's not cool. And y'all, you keep saying you older, you too old for that.
Wait a minute. Hold on. First of all, I have not got a chance to say anything to Sylvia about what I wanted to tell her because all the decisions was made before I even got up this morning. Hold on. First of all, let's go there. Am I lying, Sylvia? Is this the first time you heard me tell you what I wanted to say to you about what happened last night?
last night.
You didn't say
Well,
anything to me.
It wasn't
Whenever
last
the
night
hell it
anyway. It
was.
was 2 nights ago.
Yeah, thank you. Whenever the hell
It
it
was
was.
2
My
nights
nights,
ago.
my nights and my days blend together because I
That's
tend to
fine.
work at night,
All
but
I
I
came here
also
to
work
say
at day.
is,
I
all I came here
run
to
a
say is,
company, so my
don't say
days
that Rico said
blend.
something about her shirt. Because Rico didn't say anything about her shirt in Discord. I said something about the shirt. They all laughed. A few people laughed.
Okay. I did
So you
can't
can't
ask
say
him
that. That's what I'm saying.
questions.
Like, y'all taking the story and y'all not taking it right. Y'all not carrying it back right. That's not cool. It don't matter who I am. I'm somebody that's in the Discord, and that's what will happen. And a lot of y'all running your mouth, y'all don't even know what happened.
And for as a Discord thing, I've never been a member of that. I've never been
So
on it.
how you
I
know
don't have
something about
time
this
for it.
shirt? Because I'm the one that said something about this shirt in the Discord. Nobody said nothing about no shirt nowhere else
Because
but me.
it got brought up in that chat
So
the
how
other
you gonna
night.
repeat it and you don't even know what was
Because it
said?
got brought up in the chat the other night and everybody laughed about it.
No,
And I asked him.
it must have got brought up
Yes, it
last
did.
night. But here again, you saying Rico said it and Rico didn't say it.
Got
I said
brought up. It got brought up and laughed
again,
and
you're
talked
repeating
about.
something. You're repeating something and you don't even know what you repeated because I said that yesterday
It was
morning in Discord. Somewhere you don't
was
even
it
be.
was
You
it was it
playing
not?
telephone, cool P. You playing telephone. You getting some side
Yeah, that's
information. Just
like you
saying
like
some
that's not cool.
like.
It was
You
brought
saying you
up
from the
in the
streets of
chat.
Dallas, this, that, and the third. I'm from the
It was
streets of
brought
Philly, and
up
nobody
in the
ever goes
chat.
back and
It
run
was
their mouth
brought
on
up
that
in the
truth
chat
ever.
that night when all y'all was talking.
Mrs.
Whoever
Love,
all
Miss
was up there
Love, Miss
talking, it
Love,
was
Miss
brought up
Love,
then.
Miss Love. We gonna
I'm
deny
not
you.
Miss Love.
Well,
I'm
you
not Miss
sounded
Love.
like it.
I really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Like I
not cool,
say,
period. Because like again,
like
you
I
think you from
say,
the streets, you know you don't do
when
that in the streets.
she
You don't go back and
played
don't
the
have stories.
the whole tape, she'll know who said what.
Well, she's not gonna know what I said because it's not. I wasn't on the live. I was on the Discord, and it's
And
text messages. It's
and when
messages.
she played the whole tape, she'll know who said what and when that shirt deal got brought up and who laughed and who said
I
what.
can tell y'all when it happened. It happened yesterday at 8:30 in the morning.
Honestly, I feel like this shit is getting to the point where it's
Yeah, y'all
becoming
going too
childish as
far
fuck.
with it.
Like,
Well, we
it is.
was about ready to squash it. So I mean, until
Well, I
But
was done with it actually until you said something about the shirt. Because I know Rico didn't say anything about the shirt. I said something about the shirt. And you
okay.
wasn't even there to again, you wasn't there in the Discord to repeat what was said. How you gonna say he said something about that lady's shirt when he didn't say it?
Okay.
Y'all, like I said,
Listen
y'all
to
just feel
listen
like
to the
again,
tape.
this is what I feel. I'm gonna keep saying it. This happened 2 nights ago. If I'm sitting, since y'all keep saying Miss Sylvia, my friend, oh, that's my auntie, this, that, and the third, yada, 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 woo, woo, woo. Me personally, somebody that's really from the streets, because you keep saying you're from the streets, I don't know. Me personally, if this is my folks and y'all talking about my folks, I'm coming right up on it. Excuse me, then what's being said? Not sitting and listening, getting bits and pieces and taking back bits and pieces and giving the information back wrong. That's
I didn't even
messy.
have a chance.
And to
I
sit
didn't
here
even
and
have a
say you
chance.
60 years
I
old
didn't
and
even
do
have a
that
chance
is
to go
even
back.
more
I
messier.
didn't even have a chance to go back and tell her what I wanted to say because it was already put out there before I had a chance to even say anything to her. I agreed with
Again,
some
you was
wrenches being
there and
taken.
you
I didn't
listened and
agree
you
with the
didn't say
wrenches
anything,
being
and that's
brought
your
back until
friend,
everybody
right?
had a conversation. But I
That's
didn't get
your
a chance to say
friend.
what all that I wanted to say
That's
about
your
it.
friend. That's your friend, and you was there when it happened 2 nights ago, and you didn't say anything. You didn't even correct the people that was talking about your friend.
Because it was already
Amen.
put out there. It was already put out there to her, and I'd already found out that somebody
No,
woke her
when
up.
you
Ain't you
heard
said
I'd
you was
Sylvia,
already
there?
why
Ain't
found
you
didn't
out
you
said you
that
was
come in
there?
the
somebody,
Listen,
chat,
listen,
or
because
why
I
didn't you
had
listen,
come in the
listen,
already
listen,
panel?
found
listen,
out
listen.
that
Hold
somebody
on, hold
woke
on,
her
hold
Why
on,
up
didn't
hold
so
you
she
on.
come
could
in the
hear it.
chat? Why didn't
And
you
I
come
Hold
in the
thought
on,
that
Miss
panel
she
and say,
Love.
heard
hey,
the
why y'all
whole
talking
damn
about
thing
Sylvia?
anyway.
Guys,
Hold
can we
on,
get it
hold
one
on,
at a time?
hold on, hold on, hold on.
No, what I'm asking you is,
If
when you
you
heard it 2 nights ago in that live that was going on, why didn't you come on the panel? Why didn't you go in the comments and say, hey, why y'all saying it about Sylvia? Because that's your friend, right?
yeah,
Didn't
you
I
can't say
just
nothing.
say?
You can't say
Because
nothing
one
about
thing
Didn't
none
is
of my
certain,
I
another
friends.
certain.
just
If
say?
somebody say
Didn't
something
I
about my
just
friend,
say
I'm
that
saying,
somebody
whoa,
else had
whoa, whoa, whoa,
already
this
did
going
that,
too
and I
far.
see
That's
how
my
that
friend y'all
went?
talking about.
Didn't I just say that I already seen how somebody else already came up there and I saw how that went? Didn't I just say that?
Didn't
So
you just say
what?
that you was there
Either
when
way,
it was
y'all repeating
happening?
it. So why not just defend it? Why not squash it before you even get too far? Like, wait a minute, y'all, this going too far. That's my friend y'all talking about. So they could have said, well, no, it wasn't like that. They could have cleared it up then. This wouldn't even be a thing right now if people, you and whoever else wasn't being messy. There's no way I'm sitting and watching
Anything
somebody I
else?
call my quote unquote friend. Oh, I've been here, I'm a day one, yada, yada, yada.
I
But
didn't
I
say I
don't
was a
say,
day
whoa, whoa,
one.
whoa, wait a minute, what
I
y'all
never
talking
said I
about?
was a day one. I am not a day one.
Whoever. This is for you and whoever that was carrying the bones.
I never got a chance to take the bone tour.
If you could tell me what somebody else said about me, then that's crazy. Like you
And
supposed
that
to
guy
say something
Michael in the chat
right there
acting
in the
like he
corner.
didn't say anything. He was a part of the circus. Please, come on. Like that's corny too. Stand on business. If you did it, you did it. This is all strange and like weird behavior. People saying they older, they acting like they my daughter's age is 24 and 28.
Oh
I don't like
wow.
it. I don't like it.
Listen, I'm just
Okay.
calling it like I see it. I'm just gonna be honest, bro. This shit like is really like real
Yeah, and
deal.
I wasn't gonna
Like
say nothing, but as soon as she mentioned the shirt, it's like, hold up, that man didn't say that. I said it.
correct. And that's why I said I hop back up here because as soon as they started saying
Me
Rico
too.
said this, no,
But the
Rico
thing
did
is, I
not
didn't
say
have this app. I had
anything
to
at
go
all.
download this app and do a whole lot of other stuff to get up here.
What's wrong
But
with
I
my
was,
shirt?
I didn't like the shirt. That's all. I didn't
What
like it.
shirt was that?
Yesterday morning, I didn't like it. That was the first thing I saw when they was talking. I said, "Well, let me go over here and see what's going on." And
That was
I
my
came back and said, "And while
pajamas.
y'all at it, tell her her
That was
shirt is
my
ugly."
pajamas. That was
But
my
it was first of all,
pajamas.
it was a joke. Y'all too sensitive to be on social media. Period. Y'all too sensitive. If we like being honest, but it was a joke. And the fact of the matter is, yeah, I said it. I'm gonna stand on it. I'm not gonna say, "Well, no, I didn't say it. And I didn't mean it like that." I said it. Yeah, I'm an adult. I'm grown. That's exactly. And but the thing is, she said that this man said that, and he didn't say that. Rico never said that.
And the other
He
thing is,
probably
if people
repeated
was
and said, "Oh, the girl said the shirt was ugly," and everybody got
nah,
a
I
kiki
ain't,
out of it.
I don't even I don't even remember nothing about no
Can
shirt
we
really.
can we just dial it back a little bit?
I mean, damn.
I don't like none of it. Like
Hey,
I don't like none of it. Like y'all,
hey,
I thought that when I got invited here, I thought it was gonna be a vibe, and it's all a bunch of messiness. It's messy.
well, look, Miss Sylvia, I'm just coming back up here to apologize because when I sat back and thought about it, I feel like a real lame. I shouldn't have been talking about no female. That's not who I am. Like, that's not what I do. So what I did was some sucker shit. I let that shit go. Nobody was mad at you. Only person that was big mad was me. I was the only one that was big mad. I kept telling them that I was like, yeah, I'm not mad, but I am. I'm not coming back. But that was me acting like a female, and I don't like that. So I'm gonna apologize. So whatever y'all got, y'all keep going. Y'all do y'all thing. I'm pushing peace.
Unbelievable. A bunch of adults. This sounds like some stuff that was happening in high school. This is a lot.
all right, Miss Sylvia, I'm finna drop down, but I want you to know, right? As soon as we called Michael out on his BS, he hauled tail and left.
Yeah, I don't even see him in the comments no more because he
Yeah.
was part of it.
Well, y'all have a good night.
Yeah, power on. Like, come on, y'all. I just didn't want to leave and something be said. Like, exactly. Alabama was going to leave, and then this lady was about to sit in your line, Rico. And that's not what happened. I'm happy I stayed. But I got to go watch Power. Y'all, good night. I guess I see all y'all in whatever chat, because I be in all of them.
Oh, it's Friday. I'm finna do the same thing.
Yeah. Good night. Or good morning.
Oh Lord. My desk is calling me. I gotta go put in at least about 3 hours of work.
Night.
Yep. I guess I'll be doing my usual high five at about 5 in the morning.
Good night, everybody.